But the biggest complaint people have with the movie is effectively that, like, because you haven't so far in the movie, to the point that you're at, have not seen an H.R. Geiger looking giant head alien thing. And everybody assumes when you're watching
you do
the movie,
the very beginning of the movie, you get that intro, right? On
the
Earth.
guy up on the thing, and he takes the thing.
You do see like a statue. You do see a statue of one of the aliens.
Yeah. So.
Right. On the
wall. And you see the crazy looking giant forehead dude eat the black stuff and fall into the ocean or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I won't spoil it, but you should message me somehow after you're done watching about the scene I'm talking about, because I had a whole conversation with somebody recently about the fact that, like, the Alien franchise by and large, it's crazy that, like, the best thing that happens in an Alien movie after 1986 does not happen until that film comes out, which I think is like 2012 probably is my guess.
Well, I'm excited to see that now, man. You're really talking it up. My brother is obsessed with the Alien films, and he recommended this movie years ago. It's another reason I'm watching it. And he mentioned this scene, and I'm assuming it's a scene you're talking about.
Gotta be.
That he got really hyped about. So I'm pretty stoked for it, I'm not going to lie.
All right, rock and roll. Alex, I defer to you.
Yep. I'm just doing Twitter things.
Then I'll pick up and just talk some more.
Can I keep the no-land hand? The real question.
Yeah, this is a time for mulliganing and shuffling and explaining. Why don't we have everyone introduce themselves and explain what deck they're playing? In the meantime, starting with Patrick.
Sure. Hi guys. If you don't know me, I'm Patrick Marlatt of The99. I'm also going to be producing content for Channel Fireball soon. Get ready for that. I've actually uploaded a video that'll be airing at the end of the month, but you can expect 3 videos a month over there and then 4 videos a month over on The99. The list I'm playing today is a list I've done a deck tech on the channel a while back. This is Tesha, Ancestor's Apostle. Mono white, you gotta be crazy to do that, and we are. It's mostly artifact base, so don't expect much drawing or much tutoring. Just honest mono white magic. What's beautiful about the list, though, is that it all combos with Teshar. I mean, 60% of the cards are combo cards, so you always have an out so long as you have the right pieces in play. So it's a really fun puzzle to put together. Decent interaction, decent stacks, and a really fun time, at least in my opinion.
Sweet.
Braden, before you go, just Patrick, your connection is a little wonky. We heard you, so your audio is coming in mostly fine. It's just you're glitching yourself.
No, I don't know. Don't know how to fix that.
Yeah.
But we'll see if it gets any better.
We can mostly deal, since Magic is a game where stuff stays in play. Just
not when you're on Teshar, eh?
Yeah, that's fair. We're gonna trust you that what happens in between glitches isn't shenanigans. Braden, go for it.
All right, hi. I'm Braden. I have a YouTube channel / podcast where we talk about cEDH. It's called the cEDHCAST. I love competitive commander. Today I'm going to be playing Corvold. Corvold is that commander that people like to complain about on Twitter. He's really busted. What he says is whenever you sack a permanent, you put a +1/+1 counter on him and you draw a card. If you've ever seen the card Dockside Extortionist, it makes a whole bunch of treasures. You can sack the treasures for mana. And so it's kind of like a build your own ad nauseum, which is another powerful card in cEDH. And we're also playing that card. So we're just trying to do aggressive combos in Jund. No blue, just jamming it. Trying to have a good time.
Yeah, we're once again, interestingly enough, playing with a extremely low blue count game, which just keeps happening. And we're going to find out how that works. Ben, you're once again the policeman.
I am playing blue. I am playing Sig, Dirty Sig, as I like to call him, Sig River Cutthroat, my first cEDH deck, and a deck I've really enjoyed playing so far. I have another deck built as well that I've played, but tonight I will be playing this one, and it's trying to draw lots of cards, and then eventually combo off with Thassa's Oracle Consultation, but it has also other combos as well, and that's what it does.
I didn't know it had other combos. That's interesting.
Demir?
I think I won maybe, or got close to winning last time, not with you guys necessarily, but very close with another combo. So There you go.
Sick.
I am playing Timba and Tana. I was playing Kess for a few of these games, then I tried Blood Pod, and now I can't quit. I'm all about it. Birthing Pod in every format. Yeah, deck is doing what Birthing Pod normally does. It has a bunch of silver bullets that stop people from doing stuff. It has ways to find those things, and then it can combo win by putting creatures that when they're into play together, they say I win. Often involving the words like Kiki Jiki or Splinter Twin. Yeah. So hopefully everything is up.
The stream looks like it's working.
Yeah,
I mean,
cool.
people are in the chat, so.
Sweet. All right.
And just to double check, the audio's not skipping. You're just saying my video's skipping.
Yeah, there's like a little skipping on the audio, but it's nothing. You're not a robot, which is all that would be problematic.
Okay.
Who is going to be on
Happy
the
with
play first, Alex?
I get to decide that using the power of Spell Table. # not sponsored.
Oh man,
We go to
I was gonna
settings.
say, is this
we
a
go
plug?
to
I
rate.
wish.
I know it'd be dope.
Spell table.
All right,
Join me
so
for sponsors.
I hacked the mainframe, and so I am first, then Brayden, then Ben, then Patrick.
Cool.
Cool.
So we got stacks. People are excited by it. We're gonna draw cards. It's annoying that I'm first because I didn't do any of the mulliganing decisions, but we'll see. Let's get there one time. Oh, these are all cards that are good, I think. So I guess I'm gonna keep them. There's a little bit of a those aren't good together, but it's fine. Yeah, I'll keep this hand and just hope it works. And I will play. Do any of these lands come into play untapped? They all come into play untapped. I'll play the forest.
Cheers.
Oh, I draw a card.
Cheers.
That's fun. Okay. I draw a forest, and then I play Mana Crypt, and then I will play Collector Oof
Ooh.
for the
Oh,
big
hey.
oofs.
What is Collector Roof? It's activated abilities of artifacts can't be played,
Activated abilities of artifacts can't be activated.
so you cannot
That's
use
not
your Mana
good.
Crypt anymore.
I cannot use my Mana Crypt anymore.
That's not good for me.
I kept a really bad hand for this.
Same.
Alex,
the
you're like a little,
Really
you're like a
bad.
little blurry to me. There's no way for you to fix your output, is there? I wonder if it looks like that on screen or if it's just on the spell table.
It seems fine to me. Although I'm watching on the stream for some reason. Oh yeah, he does look a little blurry here, but it's probably just because he's streaming.
I just want the audience to know that this is going to be the world's slowest game, but I will
Can I
be enjoying
go?
it.
Can I do the turn?
Patrick, I just want you to know that the fact that you're drinking Lagavulin 16 on this is like really a plus for me. I'm like really, it's a good choice.
That I finished. I finished it.
Good
I'm gonna play this
model.
Overgrown Tomb, and I'm gonna play this Imperial Seal, and I'm not getting what you think I'd get because there's a Collector Roof in play. Big sad. All right.
All right, you're getting removed
I'm
for
done.
the Collector Roof.
Oh. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting. We can't be having that.
Hey Ben, I think it's you after this.
It is. So we've got. Are you saying I should just go because it's irrelevant?
Oh no.
I mean, you
once
can if you'd
Brady
like,
gets
but
good-
I know what I'm getting. I'm just looking for it.
So you put Overgrown Tomb and then you.
I played an Imperial Seal.
So you're going to 36.
Yeah, one sec. I'm just looking for a card in my deck. Where is it? I'm supposed to play this card. Am I just really bad at this game? No.
So who else is watching The Boys right now?
I watched the
I
first
am.
3 episodes.
Yeah, I
Wait.
watched the first 3
All right, that's not.
Of the second season or the
of the second
first?
season. Yeah. Well, I am at the point where there are no more episodes to watch.
Yeah, same.
Oh, that's a.
All right, that's what I'm
Okay, I
getting.
only watched the first one. Gotta say the opener did not get me hyped for the season.
For season 2?
No, not really. I mean,
At the end when he comes down the stairs,
yeah.
I lost my mind. I haven't freaked out at a show like that in a long time.
I think-
I don't know why.
I think
done.
without doing spoilers, I think part of that is one of the reasons they released all 3 episodes at once at the start of the season, right? Like
Brad,
it
you
They
launched
knew they
with
had
3.
a weak opener.
Yeah, or just like the show is built to chain watch the first 3, I think, back to back. Like I didn't even like notice.
Yeah, at the end of the 3rd episode, it's like, oh, I see, we're hitting like this is where it's supposed to end. Like,
There's not really a
Turn Past.
cliffhanger or anything until the last episode.
It's to you, Patrick. I played Scalding Tarn in Past.
That's awesome. I'm gonna play the saddest ancient den in Past.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Oh no!
that is so sad.
I'm telling you, this hand was awful. This is gonna be a really bad showing.
See, this is. Oh, it's my turn. Cool. I untap. I draw. Ooh, I like that.
Upkeep, sir.
Oh, I upkeep.
Can I get that
upkeep.
trigger on the
I upkeep,
stack?
take damage. Evens take damage. Odds.
Evens take damage. What is this? What is this upside down world?
I don't know. Is there a normal? Is there a norm?
I'm not just kidding. A lot of my friends in my local play group do that, but a lot of people I play with online also do evens. It's just maybe. I'm just teasing. Sorry.
No. You're good. We're here for teasing. This is a pro teasing. I'll play Findlehorn Elves, and I will play this Soul Ring that doesn't do anything. And I guess I'll swing at Brayden for 2 with the Collector Oof.
Sure, I'll go to 34.
Cool. And I am done.
Damn.
Things got worse since I passed the turn. I'll play a City of Brass. I'll go to 33, and I'm gonna play the Switchclaw Talisman.
Odds is the tails of dice faces. Is it? Oh, does it say heads? No, if you lose, yeah. You always pick tails. No one. If you pick heads, you're.
All right, I'm passing.
So I will crack the
Wait,
Scalding
but no one
Tarn.
tosses a coin for that card either.
That's true.
I'll toss a coin for my Witcher though.
So I'm correct.
Another
I'm
show.
correct in that your Wishclaw Talisman cannot do anything.
No, I can't do anything right now. No.
Wow, Alex, you're
Yeah, it is an artifact. It has a black pip, but it is an artifact.
Alex, you're that was a big play that you made there.
Yeah, it was. Ooh-wee.
I got a Watery Grave, and I'll put it into play tapped.
I thought I kept a really great
This
hand.
guy needs to draw a land desperately.
I hope you do, so you can play whatever's
I mean,
in your
I'm
hand.
okay. I'm okay discarding with this deck to a point, but yeah, I would really love a land.
Did you keep a one-lander?
I did.
That's great.
I will say that my hand was
is
exceptionally terrible to go with Collector Oof. Like what I have
It's
of
big
Mana Crypt
and
and
I'll
Soul Ring.
All right, land. Ah, shit. All right.
Rough.
Here. Well, I'm gonna get this out of the way now. I'm gonna go to discard. I'm gonna discard this Mer Retriever.
That's hot. That's disgusting. Oh no.
We got CEDHCAST in the chat. We got Jim Wolf. We got Triad Gamers. Mrs.
You
Land.
got no lands and Lagavulin in 16.
Hey,
Oh,
if
yeah.
you're gonna have
That's
no
how I always
lands, you hope it's the
What is it that... I hope everyone knows how hard this is for me right now. That's how I feel right now. This is rough.
I just spilled a bunch of soda all over the floor next to me, so.
Oh, that's nice. That makes me feel better about your collector roof.
Alex, it's your turn, right?
Is it? Have we gone all the way
Yeah.
around? Oh,
Oh, that was a hard pass there.
got it. Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't mean to not do anything.
Really rubbing it in.
You gotta do your flip on your Mana Crypt before you draw.
Once again, evens lose life. Evens.
Loses life. You lose 3, right?
Yep. Okay.
Sig is live, baby. Sick.
Gonna play this Gaia's Cradle. And
Lots of green mana.
so what do I do here? I can play Tidma and just start drawing.
You can bulb
cards.
yourself. I like how you played a Tarnished Citadel into Sig.
Can you play Timna?
I can play Tana, not Timna. Okay, that makes that makes this a lot easier. I'm gonna play Dranith Magistrate and give Ben a card. Well, he already gets the card trigger because Mana Crypt happened.
That's rough. my dude.
The Dranith is what? Cards can't enter
Your
the
opponents can't
battlefield
cast
from-
spells from anywhere other than their hands.
Got it.
Yes, and it's a 1/3.
Okay.
That walks out the table.
And then I don't want Sig to draw you. Is it per player you draw a card, or just per turn you draw a card?
It's the end of turn.
At end of
An
turn.
opponent lost 3, so it's just gonna. I'm just gonna draw 1 no matter what happens here.
Got it. Cool. I will swing Oof and Elf at Brayden.
This is not good.
Wise.
I'm done.
I'll draw.
Mm-hmm.
These cards are so bad.
Hi, Iris. Do you play ants? This is how we get ants. I don't know if that's a reference to the deck or the fact that I spilled soda on the floor.
I will pass the turn.
Comedian says, why does
Right.
every cEDH stream he's watched, or they've watched, with the MMcast involve Alex making Blood Pod look playable? That's messed up. There's a lot of people that are very supportive of Blood Pod, including
I will
myself,
play
person
an
who knows
underground.
nothing.
I will play an underground C, and
Sure.
I will cast. No, I won't cast anything. I think I'll cast. I'll play underground C, and I'll go to discard. Discarding this. I guess this miscast.
Oof.
Interesting.
And
Yeah, that's fair. There's no one really here doing anything too stormy. There's me, but
Yeah.
I'm kind of locked out.
I don't think Sig's gonna attack. I'll pass. Go ahead.
I hope you draw a land, Patrick.
Oh, no, it didn't happen, but we're good.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to switch the position of my deck and my graveyard because you guys don't actually need to see my deck. You just need to see my graveyard. So, yeah.
Ornithopter.
Whoa!
Damn.
Got a blocker. I will pass. Just wait. Just wait till I draw a land.
I'm ready. I'm
Okay.
excited.
Mana Crypt.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Even take 3.
Sick.
See, I'm gonna lose the
Yes.
mana crypt. You
Sig.
guys don't have to worry about anything.
Draw those answers.
I'm gonna play this Verdant Catacombs. I'm going to use it to get myself a land that can produce mana that I would like to
Black.
have.
Yeah, seems right.
Just trying to think. I think I want black and red. Give me that black-red land. That's red-green. I definitely don't need green mana. There we go. Badlands. Oh, I have 2 decks that I need to shuffle together to make 1 deck.
Yay!
Yay! I'm gonna play Tinma, and then I'm going to attack Brayden with the Collector Oof. Findlehorn Elves is gonna go at Patrick, and Dranith Magistrate. Oh wait, I have to do damage. Is that right with Tinma?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, changing my mind. I'm going to swing Collector Oof.
Oh, I'm still blocking.
Yeah. I'm
still blocking.
I'm just not attacking Ben.
Why are you blocking, Patrick? That doesn't make any sense.
Patrick, I'm going to attack you with Dranith Magistrate and Findlehorn Elves, and then I'm going to attack Brayden with Collector Oof.
No. Block the Dranith Magistrate. Doesn't matter.
Alright.
And then I will pay 2 life to draw 2 cards. And cool. I lost 3 life from the Citadel. Let's tap my mana as I'm casting these spells. The one annoying thing with being first in this is the life total button is like very near the place where it starts bringing up
yes,
settings.
it's very annoying. Yeah, it's
And, so that's fun.
I mean, there's a hotkey with the keyboard here too. Like the up and down arrow should work for life.
Oh wow, game changer, game changer. All right, do I want to play any of these other cards? Not really. I'm good. I'm done.
Okay.
I'll draw end of your turn.
Oh,
This is why I
sorry.
kept. This is why I kept one lander.
Why did you draw a card?
Because Alex took 3 off of Mana Crypt.
Oh, okay.
Bam. Sig power.
I'm done.
Ben, how many cards in hand?
How many-
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
Yep.
Cards in hand?
I now have 8.
Okay.
Oh, there's like a bunch of stuff on the YouTube chat. Inverter.
All right, Braden, what do you got?
I'm just thinking.
Yes, there'll be a whole episode talking about what we hope is going to be in Modern Masters 2.
There's so many stacks pieces, it's hard for me to think.
It's really just the Dranith and the Collector, right?
Yeah,
I just
those are like, look at these, look at these cards. That's what they do. So if I just have to think about the ordering of things. If I do it this way, I guess I'll do this. I will play this dockside.
Sure.
That's your main phase now. Now you're playing Corvold. So before that resolves, I need to check how many artifacts are on the battlefield right now.
1, 2.
5? 3, 4?
I
Is it
think
4?
there's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I can't activate abilities of artifacts, and I can't even cast my Corvold.
It's fair.
So,
But you want to make treasure, is what you're saying.
well, I want a blocker for the pressure that's coming at me.
All right, that's fine. It resolves.
All right. How many is it? 4? 4. I guess I can use a better die. Right. There really isn't one. Okay, 4. And I lost a life for that because I used a pain land. And I'll pass.
Okay, end of your turn. I'm going to tap 2. I'm going to attempt to Tainted Pact.
Ooh,
Hey, that's pretty good.
go for it, bro.
Any responses?
You have the okay from me.
That's fine with me.
Yep, I'm okay with it.
Alex? Okay. So I reveal, correct? Remove the top card of your library.
Yeah, you just flip until you hit a basic land, or you hit hit 2 basic lands, or you want to stop.
RTF MFG Ben said
Is
that
it
he met you at GP Portland a couple years ago. We had huge glasses of whiskey at the bar with your brother. Much love.
Hey, that was awesome. That was a great time. I remember that.
Was that
God,
years ago or was that December?
No, it was the previous year. It was,
Okay, it was 2 Portlands
2018.
ago.
And it
Got
was
it.
end of 2018.
I was like,
Yeah.
Literally decades ago.
yeah.
Are you strictly looking for your demonic consultation, your Thassa's Oracle? I mean, you've got the mana.
I am
hit the
looking
lab.
for. I am
You hit a
looking
lab
for
man, but
Thassa's Oracle specifically.
oh,
So we're dead.
yeah, I guess. I would be so okay with that.
My hand is gas.
Here, I'm holding a land tax. I really wasn't expecting a turn 1 collector.
Oh no.
But look at that sweet altar.
That's a really good
That's
altar.
sweet. Look at that fat bag of money. He was ready to spill those coins on the table.
And
then
did
you're
you
too
forget to put Thassa's Oracle in your EDH deck again?
I hope I didn't
Just
switch
kidding.
it to I hope I didn't switch it to a different deck.
Yet you have the Lab Man. I like how Lab Man was the top deck, by the way.
There's some spice in this list. There was what was that 4-mana wizard that whenever you play
So
counterspell, you
Power
get
End.
people?
Yeah, I really hope I didn't forget to take it out of a different deck, because if I did, this is going to be real embarrassing.
Ooh,
I mean,
I'm
you might-
gonna enjoy
I'm gonna
it.
love it.
I'm just gonna laugh so
I'm going to savor
maniacally.
it, because I'd like to see something other than Thassa's Oracle.
This does feel like it's exactly what happened, because there's only...
You can
More
get the
cards.
Jace.
Oh,
You can get the
might as well
Jace.
stop with the
Oh,
Jace,
you
man.
could have stopped with the
I was
Jace.
going to say, it's just
No, no, no.
I see Yawgmoth's Hill. We're going.
Is it the last card?
It's the last card!
That's hilarious.
Dead?
Oh, you're dead.
Wait, why?
Because I have
He draws turns.
He draws for a turn.
Oh, you did instant speed? Oof.
Oh.
Big oof.
Dude, that sucks.
Wait, what's Blue Sun Zenith? Is Blue Sun Zenith instant? Do you have a Zenith? What do you have?
They're all exiled, right? The whole
What do you have to
whole
say,
deck
please,
is
sir?
exiled.
The whole deck is exiled.
Yes,
you're
it
dead,
is.
Yeah,
This
you're
is the
dead.
second
When the
time.
wind backfires.
This is the second time I've seen a consult kill someone on this.
Yeah, on this stream.
That's so funny.
I can't believe that was legitimately the last card in the deck. What are the chances?
Very low.
1 in
Yeah.
77?
Very low.
Tainted packs?
But luck was not on your side, sir. Sorry about
That
that.
sucks.
I mean, because I could have hit the lab. man, but
you could have stopped at
Absolutely.
Cavern of Souls.
You could have stopped at Lab Jace.
Well,
Yeah,
because you know for sure that it's the last card in your deck, right? Or it's not in your deck. Either way, you leave it in play, and then you just stop at what was the last card, Ancient Tomb.
Oh yeah, that was fine.
You guys are all insane people. You're saying, and then I just draw it?
You just draw it on your turn and you play it and you win.
So either the idea is if it's the last card in your deck, the Ancient Tomb.
You could have just taken Ancient Tomb. Yeah. And then
you
waited.
guys are right. Yeah, well,
But you didn't.
I guess I was worried it wasn't the last card. That's so dumb.
You were worried that it didn't exist in your deck, and I'm happy to see you know it's in your deck.
All right, so
Good
it's
game.
Look at that. GG, sir. I'm going to take my turn. Not that I'm in any better position.
Ben, can you
Yeah,
jump in YouTube chat
shit,
while we're
guys
hanging out,
wanna see-
so that
can't
someone's
believe
paying
I-
attention to the YouTube chat?
Yeah.
It's okay.
The foily man for kids.
I was gonna win. I was totally gonna win on my turn too. That's brutal. I had consult already
That's
in hand, and I had 1 mana interaction.
Buy these while they're cheap, kids. All right, Thoughts of Oracle, we get it. I'm going to pass now.
Oh, brutal.
Do I feel bad? Not at all.
RTMFG,
Sorry, man.
amazing. Thank you. I appreciate that you enjoyed my.
Even odd. It's odd. We're good. Wooded Foothills. Fetch. Gonna get myself lose a life. Over here. Gonna get a white red. If I'm playing one. I am. Haha. Thank you. Someone else's deck list. Thank you, Twitter, for providing it. Alright, so we got all the lands one could ever really want. We have a Dockside
Whose list are you
Sorceress.
playing?
Are you playing Pet Cemetery or like Blood Pod or Metapod? Do you know those?
Metapod. Metapod.
Cool.
Metapod by... I can even bring it up.
Lurker probably. I'm gonna guess.
Yeah, Lurker.
Yeah.
I can share it in the chat even.
He's a mod on the Reddit Discord and a lab man.
Got it. Okay. So I
Cool
drew a
guy.
card for the turn. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana.
Oh no.
Cool. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna tap Plateau and Citadel and play Bloom Tender.
Sure.
Oh, God, mana.
I know it's the one thing I don't have enough of. I'm going to play. I'm not going to play that actually. I'm gonna wait. I'm just going to attack. Right. Do the thing.
Genesis Hydra.
I
Okay.
guess what you have Dockside Extortionist in play.
Yeah. It's a 1/2 blocker.
And then you have. Okay, cool. I'll swing Collector Oof and Timna at Brayden. And Draenith Magistrate and Findlehorn Elves at Patrick.
I'll block.
That's fine.
I'll block Timna.
Okay.
I'll take 2 from Proof.
I'll gain 2. And then I will pay 2 life to draw 2 cards. I don't know why I really changed the thing. Draw 1, draw 2.
You don't even want the value anymore. Is that what you just said? You don't want card value?
It's more that I need. I don't know
How many
if I
cards in
wanted
hand?
to type. I have
Alex?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in hand.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm still at 7, son.
I'm gonna play
I'm ahead
this
of the game here.
Birds of Paradise.
Sure.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Just have all the mana under the sun,
Followed
and
by-
then
Lana War Elf.
yeah, I got all of them.
Just do it,
All of
drop
the
them
ways
all,
to
man.
make mana.
Drop your dorks.
I'm good. I'm done.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna just give you a 1/1.
Oh wait, I guess I should. No, I'm good. I'm done.
Who are you giving a 1/1?
I'll give it to you, Patrick. I'm gonna cast this Veil of Summer.
Cool.
It does nothing.
Sick.
I'll untap.
I'm gonna use this Teshar. This all Teshar.
Draw.
This is a 1/1. Bam.
Pour one out from Ben.
That was so brutal.
I'm gonna cast Slaughter Pact, targeting the
Collector Oof.
Collector Roof. Yeah.
The collector
Dang.
roof.
Sick.
Yeah.
Online. Hold up. Let me look at your board state really quick.
I have 4 treasures, a Witchclaw, and 3 lands.
What is in your grave right now?
Veil of Summer, Dockside, Imperial Seal.
Veil of Summer, Dockside, Imperial Seal. Okay.
Oof.
Right.
Oof is big goofs. He's dead. He died.
I guess I'm okay with that.
I'm interested. Well, yeah.
Can you give me that Witchclaw Talisman right quick?
I'm thinking about it, but you have a silence in your hand you just told me about, so I'm kind of thinking no.
Is that true?
Yeah, you did just tell me you had a silence. You might not
I'm
have
not
it.
looking at that.
You might not have it, but you just kind of told me.
Do
you
I?
did.
Don't
So it's fine. I'll get down to 1 treasure, and I'm gonna play a Necromancy.
I? Alright. Necromancy, ETBs. Let me see here.
Oh, did Ben die?
I might have a response. To Necromancy. You, what are you targeting? Or does it target or does it ETB?
It's an
and have-
ETB and has a target on ETB.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm fine with it resolving then, Alex.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'll target Dockside.
Toxic Extortionist? Okay, that's when I have a problem. I'm gonna go ahead and
Oh, I'm just
purify the grave.
Was that?
So I'm gonna purify the Dockside. It just exiles Dockside Extortionist.
It's a
Alright.
flashback. 1 white. You exile a card from target graveyard. Instant.
I'll deflecting swat that.
What are you gonna target?
Purifying light, or whatever the hell it's called. The purifying light.
Yeah, you hitting the collector group? Or are you hitting with
I'm hitting your mirror retriever.
purify the grave?
I'm hitting
Alright.
mirror retriever.
Okay, so still on the stack.
Sure.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Abolish.
because it's ETB, it's
You're
targeting
gonna
the thing.
abolish it.
No, I'm gonna cast Patrician Scorn
What does that do?
for free. Just destroy every. All the enchantments are gone.
That's rough, dude. Why you gotta bully me like this?
Can you say the card that you just
It's
cast?
alright.
It's hard to see, so I want to look it up so I have it.
I'm sure people have never seen this card. Patrician Scorn is 4 CMC, 3 generic, 1 white, instant speed. If you played another white spell this turn, you may play Patrician Scorn without paying its mana cost. Destroy all enchantments.
That card's fire.
Obviously, I'm hoping for a better board state than this, but it is pretty fire in mono.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'll pass.
Cool. End of your turn, I'm not going to do anything, but I will untap. I'll roll for this guy. This is not a spin down. This is a random d20. You're welcome. Odds I take damage.
Well, I'm using
And I don't.
I'm using Vegas approved / purchased from a casino craps dice. It's one of the they sell the craps dice after the day because they can't reuse them legally. So they stamp them with weird hole punchers.
They look good though.
Can't be. Yeah,
It's
they
pretty
feel
easy to
great
read.
too. And we can see them on stream, which is nice. What is the white random card in the middle of your board?
This Teshar, this is a 1/1 token, spirit token.
Cool.
I
Got
believe.
it. Yep.
Yeah, it's just I have a Teshar altar. I don't have another token for this. Let me just look at this board really quick. I kind of want to set up, but I can't really afford to. What we will do, though, is cast a Tormod's Crypt.
Ooh, spicy.
It's on the stack. Is that good?
It's fine with me.
Yeah.
And now I'll go to cast the freaking turn 1 play land tax.
Sure.
Sure.
Thank God that wasn't out with Patrician Scorn. I will go ahead and pass. Oh, you know, is that true? Hold up. Do I want to do anything? Do I want to attack? Do I? Let me see here. What do you got that might be of value for you, Alex?
Bloom Tender is untapped. Dranith Magistrate. Honestly, nothing.
No,
I've drawn 2 hate bears and then just mana.
You know what? No, I'm gonna have to pass with that for
Cool.
sure.
I will flip a coin. Where's my coin? 2. I take damage. Don't like that. And you got 2 blockers. I draw a card.
Got dose blockers over here. Yes.
All right. I guess the name of the game is attack people, and then figure out what you're doing afterwards. Okay. Braden doesn't have any blockers, correct?
No.
But so I will attack you with the Findorn Elf, and then I guess Patrick does have a blocker.
He doesn't
right?
even want the mana.
I'm gonna attack you with yeah, I have Birds of Paradise. I'll swing Bloom Tender at Braden, and then Fildorhorn, Dranith, and Tinma at Patrick.
Finhorn Elves? Okay, so I'll block the Finhorn Elves with this 1/1.
Cool.
And
Trade.
I'll trade.
Yep.
And then I'll block the Dranith. I'll take 2, though. 2 commander, technically, so let me just add that really quick.
Yep.
Alexandro Rosales asks, how do you get altars of cards? I want to get one of my favorite cards, Kami of the Crescent Moon.
You find an artist that does altars. There's a few online that are really good. I don't know any off the top of my head.
Mike from Playing with Power is like really good. He's excellent. Mike Sad Robot, but with 2 A's is his like thing.
Braden, do you take the one from Bloom Tender?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll pay 2 life to draw 2 cards. I didn't gain the life from Timna, so here we are. Okay. I will play Temple Guardian untapped, like a monster, just slowly murdering myself.
Ooh. Dude, 19?
Yep. 1,
Back in your teens over there.
2. I'll tap Soul Ring and float a mana. I will play Aura of Silence.
Yeah. Make it costly, why don't you?
That's what I'm here for. And then I'll play Badlands, Mana Crypt, and Forest, and I'll play Stranglehold.
Ooh, can't
I guess
pick my library.
I'm good to scoop.
Okay.
Patrick, are you okay with that?
I mean, I don't feel like I've lost, but I mean,
Can you beat
guys wanna
Aura of Silence, a Stranglehold, a Dranith Magistrate, and a Timna? Can you beat that?
I mean, he can pop the Aura of Silence for us. I can kill the Dranith Magistrate, and I can get rid of a Stranglehold. But I mean,
Oh, that's fine.
I'm not gonna do all that work. If you want to give up, then we can.
I'm not. I can't get through that. So I can tell you that.
Sure. I mean, you know what? I say concede at sorcery speed. So if it's your turn, you can concede.
All right, I'm conceding.
Oh, I'm not.
All right. Let me see my.
Cool. I guess I'm done. I'm done anyway, so it's fine.
All right.
Oh, wait, I guess.
Stranglehold.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
gonna-
fine. Go for it.
I'm gonna resolve my land tax with the top. No, it's not even top 4. That's a
No, you
Stranglehold.
just can't. You just can't.
Ooh. Okay. That was my draw. Main phase 1. Alright. You know what? I feel bad with both of you guys just sitting there. I would do this. I'll just generous gift your freaking Aura of Silence. You can pop it if you want. Honestly,
what
either.
is
I think
generous
Stranglehold's
gift?
probably better. But we can move on. Generous gift. I'm about to give you an elephant, sir.
Got it.
We can on.
Do I
We can
want
move
an
on with
elephant?
our lives.
I think I would pop the land tax, and then...
Yeah, no, I think I would go for the Stranglehold, if we're being honest. And
Okay.
then you can pop the land tax if you want.
if you're playing the Strangle Hacks, I'll keep Aura and Silence in play, but... And then get a 3/3.
Oh, we're scooping.
Yeah, we're scooping, though. Yeah, cool. I guess I just keep buying card draw. There's Blood Moon.
We're back in.
Yeah, we're
Yeah, I
in
mean-
game 2.
Oh, Ben, you're
I think
back
if you
in.
play Tana, you can just beat people to death.
Yeah. I like have enough just like things that can attack, and he can't get
You had
blockers
the
into play.
mana to continuously.
And then
Yeah,
if you
one-on-one
hit
is not a good game.
If
for
you hit a tutor, right, then you just tutor for Blood Pod and win immediately. So
Yeah,
it's really
yeah.
like how long
So
can you draw cards a turn?
So my opening hand
So interestingly-
was this. Where's the last card? Where's the oof? He's in here. Was this, which was like turn 1 oof. Oh, and a forest. Sorry. That like
Yeah, let's randomize
And
it
then
again
just
where you
nothing
don't
I can
cast
do?
Oof turn 1.
yes, I can
Can
attempt to
we
do
have
that.
you not cast Oof turn 1?
A couple folks in the chat here. We got Popper JBR X2. First says land tax, and then the next comment is, wait, I thought this was a modern podcast. So the answer to your question is we still cover modern often. We just have started to divide up the content because there's a lot more other formats being played currently without paper. So we've started to kind of shift into a little bit more of a variety. So we're doing streams of EDH on Mondays. We're talking about historic a lot more. So yeah, there's the Masters of Modern with Alex and myself and Michael. It's still a thing. We just have moved into other formats as well.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, I think non-rotating. And then the AMC 2000. How did Ben die? I popped a Tainted Pact end of turn with the win in hand with backup, and literally hit Thassa's Oracle as my last card, not realizing that if I just hadn't actually grabbed it, I could have drawn it and won, but I actually drew it off the pack and then had no cards in my deck and died. It was a rookie move.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
So, well, I mean, really, Ben, I died to Demonic Consultation. You've now died to Tainted Pact. I feel like that's just... It's really tradition at this point, more than anything.
It is.
So if you do a stream without someone dying to one of those effects,
Right,
it
right.
wasn't a proper stream.
Exactly. Papar
Can we roll
JRBX2.
for this?
We are on Twitch right now.
Roll-
actually. You can,
roll
you can
real
go
dice
watch the stream,
versus the-
twitch.tv/KestWiley.
The problem is
KSS
the problem with
WILEY.
rolling is I don't have control. I don't think I can choose the order you are.
Oh, that's totally okay. Like, I think our seating is whatever.
Well, I was gonna.
I just
I'm
don't trust the randomizer.
Just hit the random button. Yeah.
so
Let me
now.
ask you guys. I
So-
took off my headphones because they were a pain in my butt. Am I picking up with lots of echo?
No.
Is the speaker audio? No,
No.
You're
I'm
fine.
You
can
sound like you're in a
choose-
cave, man.
Because if there's no echo, this is way better.
I'm joking. You're
Excellent.
totally.
All right, I'm playing Sig again. If we play 3 games, I'll switch to Najila, but I'm going to play Sig because I want to redeem myself.
I want to play a turn 1 land tax. I'm playing Teshar again.
Demonic tutor for Landex seems strong.
I've done it.
You know,
Oh
actually,
no,
I
I've
have
never
a
demonic.
Saval.
I've vamped.
I have not.
I've vamped tutored for a land tax. I have not demonic tutored for a land tax. Once you're at 2 mana, you're good.
Oh, that's
There-
happened?
Take it, Mulligan.
Oh, I'm keeping this. This is the God Hand.
This is not the God
This is
Hand.
the one. This is the one hand to rule them all.
So
That's
turn
nice.
turn order is Brayden, then Ben, then Patrick, and I'm last.
All right. I'm gonna get one turn.
Nice not being last.
One turn before a Null Rod comes out. Seems strong.
One ring to rule them all. Alex, we did a tier list on Action Industries of movie franchises the other night, and I feel like your presence was like definitely greatly missed. You would have gotten like so savagely argumentative. I think in the end we put the Lord of the Rings trilogy, not including Hobbit, just the Lord of the Rings trilogy, as the greatest franchise of all time, one spot ahead, I think, of Star Wars. And then I think
Star Wars gets like lower. I feel like Star Wars gets lower with almost every movie release.
Well, I mean,
sorry, guys.
it's still really high. It's
Totally
the original trilogy
agree.
has so much weight. That's why it still gets to be so high. But I think we put MCU third.
I think
the first two
it's
Star Wars
unfair.
movies-
I think it's unfair to be like, hey, the like 9 Star Wars movies that are after the first 3 make it not as good, but the Hobbit movies don't.
No, I'm just saying the way this list was
Because
constructed,
the Hobbit movies are worse than
specifically
any
separated.
Star Wars sequel.
I mean, like, to be honest, like, I think I'd put.
But it's not a Lord
If
of
I
the
could-
Rings film
if-
necessarily.
And I think if
Yeah, they
you're
are.
gonna do that,
It's the
if you're gonna
same
have
creative
things
team.
as separate from the Hobbit. then
fact,
I think
The Hobbit
you just
is-
have the first trilogy as its own thing, right?
Well,
Like,
that they're saying
that can be
franchises,
set-
right? So it can't be
So
just.
the Hobbit was trash. I think we can all agree the Hobbit was trash. However, Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit, in my mind, are separate because they're two separate books, right? They're separate entities. Well, Star Wars is
The Wars.
those 9 films. And some of those films are trash.
The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings movies are more connected. It's the same design team, same directors. Star Wars, after the first 3, different production team in the second 3, and then a totally different studio. No one that was involved with creating the first 6 are involved with the second 3 or 5, I guess 6, 5.
So while I agree with everything you guys are saying, the point of this particular list system separated the Hobbit movies and Lord of the Rings. So for whatever you want to consider it, fine. But for the sake of what we were doing, if you were,
Well, but
only considering-
I'm saying you're not allowed to
Add
do
the
that.
Hobbit,
That's
it's
cheating.
still number 1.
The Lord of the Rings isn't allowed to be first place if you remove the
Add the
Hobbit.
Hobbit, it's still number. I think with Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit, I would still consider it above.
Yeah,
Star
I think
Wars.
so too.
And I like Star
I
Wars.
love Star Wars. I think the first 2 Star Wars movies are better than any movies that are in the Lord of the Rings, like whatever the fuck you're gonna call that.
I think Jedi is
But,
better than Return of the King. I think Jedi is a better movie than like Return of the King is just like Deus Ex Machina, the second half of a movie.
Which are you talking about the third movie? Like,
The third Lord of the Rings is worse than the third Star Wars.
I mean, I think Return of the Jedi is
I
a
don't
Star Wars
think-
movie, so maybe I'm alone on that one. But I know
I
Alex.
don't
you
think
agree.
Return of the Jedi. I don't think Return of the Jedi is like.
Oh, I think
Is
that's
like-
follows. I'm looking at the wrong. Oh yeah, here we go. Thanks for
I'm
following,
gonna keep-
everybody.
I'm keeping my mulligan here. So
Sorry, I'm still low.
I'm gonna keep this.
I'm
Yeah,
rolling.
we're
6.
pretty.
Which mulligan is that, Brayden?
I'm going to 6.
Okay.
I did my first mull.
Am I the only guy who likes the Phantom Menace?
I like.
Is that just me?
I am here for all Star Wars movies. I'm just making the point that you're not allowed to like ignore the Hobbit movies, but then detract from the original Star Wars movies, but with the prequels and sequels. You can't be like Star Wars is worse because of recent movies, but the Lord of the Rings isn't worse because of the Hobbit.
Honestly,
That's
if you put the
just-
3 Hobbit movies in with Lord of the Rings, it changes the equation slightly. But those movies are not so unwatchable.
They're unwatchable.
Like, they're just not good. and there's like 3 other Star Wars movies other than the original trilogy that are like legit movies, and then everything else is basically of the same quality or worse.
That's not true.
Like,
I don't know. I remember having a really good time watching The Hobbit. Like, as like I think I was in high school or maybe.
But
I don't know.
I had a good time watching prequel movies. I've had a good time. I loved the sequels, other than the last one. Only one sequel I had.
That last Star Wars movie, I did not enjoy watching.
Same.
Like,
I agree.
No, it was.
But
I was pretty bad.
I had
would
a
say
really good experience.
I disliked the Hobbit movies as much as that movie, if not more.
That's
maybe okay. So maybe if you have to add the Hobbit movies in, Star Wars movies ahead slightly, I could see it because you're right. I love Revenge of the Sith, and I think Rogue One is really sweet, and I definitely like Force Awakens and love Last Jedi. So I think there's enough good Star Wars that probably pushes it over.
I think part of it is that
Considering
the Hobbit,
offshoots as well.
the Hobbit is so bad that you just don't include it as a movie, right? The thing with the sequels and the prequels is that there's things you like about them, and so they get included. But they're like,
No, there are things about those Hobbit movies I like though. You're
what do you
way
like
off
about
on
the
that. I
Hobbit
think-
movies? They are hard.
The
there's a
barrel-
barrel. There's a barrel
From
scene,
the
and it's
first Hobbit film?
pretty decent.
I disagree.
Yeah,
with that.
Smaug, the Necromancer, Benedict Cumberbatch is great. Like
I would say
there's,
yes.
there's-
Is it
Smaug,
really counting them?
but only half of Smaug is great. The part that's good with Smaug is him. Everything that's from the book is good, but that's like 20% of that trilogy. maybe 50% if you're being generous.
This is an argument I'm not going to win because I can't see your mouth moving, so I can't talk faster than you. I will be interrupted constantly, so I feel like I need to move on from it. But Alexandra Rosales here says Ben was right, so I'm just gonna assume that's talking about this, and we can move on from the conversation.
I'm on my Molda 4. Do you know what this is like? It's like looking at the last hand was capable, except it was
No.
portrait.
Go up one.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. No. This deck is built to be greedy.
So,
Okay.
do you guys think that the DC franchise will ever catch up to Marvel?
No.
With Disney?
I don't think catching up is a hard statement, right? I think actually DC's going into a moment where they're probably going to be good, and Marvel's going in.
I can see that.
I like the idea of DC just making movies that they want to make and not really caring about continuity. I think that's a strength to DC that Marvel just won't ever be able to take advantage of. You can do fun stuff that way.
Yeah.
But I don't think catching up is. I think that's what's been hurting DC actually from the beginning. They've always been the reason they were so bad was because they were trying to catch up, and they should have never been doing that. They should just do their own thing. And if that's what's happening next, I think they'll be good at the same time.
Yeah.
Marvel's whole concept even working.
Hard to popularize their product, and it just hasn't worked. I just recently watched Shazam. I thought that movie was pretty hilarious. It had
I like
jokes that
Shazam.
fell flat.
I really liked it.
It was excellent. Joker was excellent as a solo film. Honestly, if they just continued doing one shots and weren't trying to compete, it would probably be better.
Birds of Prey was great.
I like Birds of Prey more than I want to say 80% or more of the Marvel movies, right? They're like the individual good ones. I'm keeping.
Am I good to start?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, the question with your
Alex,
4 cards in your
Mr.
hand,
Life.
are you good to start, or do you need assistance?
I'll be honest with you. You don't want me to keep 5. The 5th card that I put at the bottom was Culling the Week, and it would have made this hand disgusting. So I'm going to be honest with you. You shouldn't let me do the other one. I didn't. I'll play this Misty Rainforest. I'll crack it for a Bayou and play a Bird's Paradise, and I'll pass.
Interesting.
Bayou, Birds of Paradise, pass. Oh, I'm on the wrong stream here. So who's next?
You are.
You're next.
Okay.
I need to bring up Streamlabs because that has all.
I actually just recently watched Birds. I thought it was okay.
Underground Sea.
I'm so glad.
I think Birds is super sweet. I think that Ewan McGregor is just incredibly good in that movie. Go ahead, Patrick.
Oh my god, he did a fantastic job in that role.
Yeah.
I didn't.
He's Black Mask. He's the bad guy.
Villain.
I hate to say it because I think the ladies in that movie are awesome, and I think they all do a great job. But he's so good that I think he's actually my favorite part of that movie.
I think that movie fires it on cylinders. I think the cop lady could have done better at pretending to be an 80s action star than they said she was. But other than that,
Rosie Perez.
I think I think it's right now. Now, this is not a hard contest. I think I could be pretty confident it's my favorite movie of the year. Oh, it's my turn. Cool.
This is going to be this Mishra Bobble is coming at you. So here's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Sorry, not to cut you off.
No,
Your
you're
life
good.
total.
Gameplay
unless
is
you want to
important.
stay at 19. Totally cool. But I'm going to crack this Mishra's Bobble, and it says look at the top card of target player's library. I want to look at yours, so if everyone, trust system, can look away from the screen, and you can show me your card, Alex.
Okay. Everyone's eyes closed. Ben,
Yep.
Eyes are closed.
you see it?
All right. Give me the goods. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's sweet.
All right.
Beautiful.
Everyone's
Am I good
eyes
to
can
look?
be open.
So you're not...
Okay.
With that, I'm going to go ahead and pass.
Cool. I'm gonna draw that card. I'm going to fetch.
I'm going to draw on your upkeep.
Grabbing a green white land. Oh no, sorry. I'm gonna grab a green red land. Green black land. I got there. And then I'm gonna play Arbor Elf.
Sure. I'll take my turn. That's exactly what I wanted. A land. What Delta?
Yeah, I like Shazam. I even like loved Wonder Woman, obviously. I even have respect for. I mean, it's not a good movie, but not Waterworld. Aquaman.
I love Waterworld. I love that movie.
I also love Waterworld.
Love that.
But I
haven't watched
I like
Aquaman yet.
I like Waterworld for the same reason I like Aquaman, for the same reason I like Fast and Furious movies. They're dumb, right? but they're like beautiful messes where they like go for it. They like do the thing.
Let me just remind everybody with Waterworld that basically that was a movie where Kevin Costner was like, I can do no wrong. And then the movie opens with him drinking his own piss. So,
Well,
Dude,
Like growing up,
speaking of Disney, can we get a reboot of The Rocketeer? Dave Stevens' The Rocketeer, please.
Good one. Second film ever by Joe Johnston.
I don't know what that is.
Whose turn is it?
I've never seen that.
You never seen the Disney
I think
classic
it's your turn.
with Jennifer Connelly
What movie?
and Billy Campbell?
Sorry,
Rocketeer?
I have not seen The Rocketeer. I know of it.
Oh my god. Disney Plus, not a sponsor. You should watch it. It's so good. That was like my childhood film. If you want like a good hero, like a comic book
it's your
hero film, live action
my turn?
film, it's pretty damn good. Yeah, it's your
Okay,
turn.
okay.
The glare is there, so I want to spread these out.
Totally do a reboot of The Rocketeer.
They've talked
totally
about it
do
a few
reboot.
times.
Have they?
Yeah. Because it's like got
I think
enough
there's
of a cult.
Isn't there like an animated series that I've never watched?
Might be. It might be
Arcane
based
Signet?
on an animated series.
Arcane Signet and I'll pass.
Okay.
I'm gonna crack this.
So
Fetch. I'm just
untap.
gonna crack this fetch string and stuff. So, oh wait, you don't have a sig in play. All right, yeah, you're good. You're good. I don't need to worry about that.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just off of either Ben or Braden, I'm gonna look for some planes here.
Yeah, sure.
Does it resolve?
I hope for your sake.
Resolve. Find it.
Yeah. Already, this game is going better.
I think
Red
that's
Bird brought up-
So,
So I kind of hated Aquaman. I felt it was too long and took itself way too seriously. That's one thing that was good about it was Jason Momoa, though. He actually looked like he was having fun with the thing, and he was great in it. I agree that the movie is bad. I'm not saying it's good. I'm saying that I have an appreciation for beautiful messes. So I attribute it similar to like a Jupiter Ascending as well, where the movie is a bad movie, but like the production design is like they spent all the money on it in the world. Things are insane. There's dogs skateboarding in that movie in space. It's great. We got land tax. We got a planes.
Octopus playing the drums in Aquaman.
Yeah. I'm here. Also, some of the prettiest things that DC has made is in Aquaman. That like scene where when they go to like the like evil horror fish world and they like dive into the ocean. That scene is gorgeous.
I mean, Marvel has garbage too. Like the MCU has made some bad movies. I just think that on the whole, the concept that Marvel executed was so much more ambitious and so much more satisfying than any of like DC making good movies is just a company making good movies. Marvel made like something cohesive and amazing. Yeah, Diamond is good.
Yeah. I think people will be happier if you're not trying to just compare them.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
Nobody's ever going to be able to like do the Marvel thing. That's like
and they
24
shouldn't.
movies.
It would be boring to do it again.
Cast a Conjurer's Bauble. I'll cast it with the Mox Diamond.
Sure.
Does that put like a thing on top or land?
Yeah, put one target card from your graveyard on the bottom, and then you get to draw a card.
Cost one.
Is it your graveyard or any graveyard?
It's not fast bond.
No, from your graveyard
Okay.
specifically.
Which bauble is it again?
I'll go ahead and cast.
Just so I can search for
Cast
it.
a Skull Clamp here.
What-
Conjurer's Bauble.
Conjurers.
Conjurers.
One of the great flaws of this stream is that I'm the person in control of searching what cards look like, and my capabilities in the world of spelling is to be wanting. And there's no solution. All right. Are you
I'll
done?
go ahead and pass with that.
I'm just gonna crack this fetch. And
Does that affect me
Yeah.
doing anything?
no, you're good. I just don't want to get even mind censored during your turn.
Sure.
So.
Sure. I will play Flooded Strand. I will fetch with that. I have actually at 38. I'm really disappointed in chat for not noticing my life total was wrong, as is the rest
Oh, I'm
of
at 39 now. Oh god, I'm first in turn order. I have to be careful. Oh wait, there's the down thing. Hell yeah.
Well, you also you're by you moving the screen around, it doesn't affect the stream.
That's true.
So it's
but
still
it does
annoying.
It does annoy me quite a bit.
Yes,
So.
that I can't help. I can't help you there. Okay, so I have 3 mana. So since we're on the conversation of Marvel movies, what is everyone's favorite Marvel movie?
Thor Ragnarok for sure.
Are we talking Are we talking MCU or are we talking Marvel period?
So like X-Men is included? Just Marvel, just MCU.
Again, Thor
Definitely.
Ragnarok.
It's definitely Infinity War.
It's still Ragnarok. I'm sorry, guys. Taika Waititi did a fucking awesome job.
Yeah,
I
he
curse because he did.
Alex agrees.
You don't have to apologize. Ben is in the minority here. We all agree.
What is it? Is it Love and Thunder? Is what's
Love and
next?
Thunder.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
So I'm just gonna tap all my mana in a way that works. So I'll untap with Arbor Elf the plateau. I'll retap it to create white twice.
You mean
Plateau, you
Plateau?
said?
I said
think you
plateau.
mean the bayou.
I mean
Bayou?
the plateau.
It's got to be a forest.
Oh,
Must
it's a
be a forest.
forest. Oh, then my turn doesn't work. Never mind. So I don't tap all my mana.
Yes.
Damn.
The plan is working.
I guess Savannah maybe.
Cool. So I'll still tap 2, and play Thalia. Oh wait.
Ooh.
Oh
that-
no.
Does that work?
I'll
The way I want it
respond.
to? Yeah, Thalia.
I'll respond.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast this Vampire Tutor. Actually, no, I'm not. I can just cast that afterwards. So yeah, you're fine. You're good.
Okay.
I'll respond.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna mystical tutor in response.
Sure.
I can't get
Big
my thing
grave.
emotes. Makes me sad. By the way, everyone who's watching on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button and the like button. The like button is very important. And then everyone watching on Twitch, please follow. You get cool things will show up if you follow or subscribe or like or bit. I don't know, all the things. I put videos in there. Ben, you're doing a thing right still?
Yeah.
I can still shout stuff out.
Yeah, go for it.
Also, I guess, yeah, well, since we have more people here than when we originally started, Braden and Patrick, if you guys want to do a second shout out on where people can find you.
Sure. Patrick, you can go ahead.
Thanks. This is Patrick Marlatt of the 9. As you can guess, if you look up the 99 on YouTube, it's a channel there. You can also find some of my original content over on Channel Fireball soon. I've got 3 videos releasing this week. You guessed it, 2 of them will be centered around Zendikar, and then I have a new series that I'm introducing to their YouTube channel called Tech Talk. So I hope you join me for that. And of course, the 99, where we talk competitive Commander. It's going to be a range of content between the 2 channels now. So the cEDH stuff will be relegated to the 99, and then I'm going to have a bunch of content over on Channel Fireball.
Yeah, so I am Braden of the CEDHCAST. We talk about cEDH, we talk about EDH, mostly cEDH, but we do talk about casual stuff sometimes, a lot of memes. You can check us out there on YouTube at the cEDHCAST. I do that with my friend Ian. He is great. He does a lot of the hard work for the episodes, like editing and stuff, so he's great. He also has a lot of knowledge. He helps run one of the larger like cEDH play environments, I guess is the way to put it, the Nexus. So I'm playing Corvold right now. It's a deck I've been working on for a while. It's like a turbo ad nause / dockside deck, so it's a lot of fun. Yeah.
I'm getting Time Twister.
All right.
Oh, okay. You're just responding to Thalia showing up. You're not stopping her. Cool. That's fair. Ooh, my leg, that hurt. Actually.
Could not have cast it otherwise.
Cool. I will play Corian Ranger, and I'll pass.
All right.
Just at the end of your turn, Alex, I'll go ahead and do this now. I'll put this Plains back at the bottom of my deck, draw a card.
Sure. I'm gonna just play this Vampire.
Get it.
All right.
Damn, tutor's good.
Primal wants to know where's the best way to hear Orum's chant conversations.
Orum's chant?
I mean, I'll have a crap out of those
You mean the
conversations.
spell that silences a target player?
Yeah.
Because I love that spell.
Yep,
We can talk about Orum's chant. You guys want to talk about all the silence effects?
I guess
in
we
Magic?
can talk about that here. Ben has
Mandate of 3 seconds?
made me very sad many a time with an Orum's chant on a Isocron Scepter. That is
Oh my god.
generally a
Yes.
unfun time.
Yeah, I can see why that would be upsetting. You can also strap on an abeyance if you want.
Yep.
Use all of
Yep.
them.
Yep.
All right, am I good to go to my turn?
I passed. Yeah, you're good.
Silence is good, kids. Yeah, is that the conversation? The talking point? Is silence good? Yes, it's good.
Is
it
silence
good when
good?
it's single target? Still good. Still pretty good. It checks out.
Primal says that Orum's chant won them a game on Sunday, which is why he's so stoked. Or they're so stoked.
I believe it. I used to run it in this very list. I just stick with silence now.
Whose turn is it?
Mine, I'm just.
Brayden's.
I think it's Brayden still. Yep.
Yeah, I'm just sequencing.
Have you been looking for your mana crypt?
I don't.
Dark
Oh,
side.
I did not. I will flip.
Dark side extortion is.
Even
Yeah,
take damage.
outside.
Yeah, you will. What is it at?
5?
I have 1, so.
I have 1.
2, 3, 4. 4?
5.
Where's number 5?
The arcane
Size.
signet.
Good.
That's 4.
5.
Where's
You have a mana crypt?
yeah? So
Land tag?
land tax is.
Gold clamp?
Oh, it's enchantments as well. Sorry. Yep, you're good. Cool.
Yeah. Dockside is on the stack. What's in your graveyard?
Vampire Tutor, Polluted Delta, Misty, Rainforest.
I'm just gonna cast this now because he's gonna twist it into my
It costs 2 mana.
deck. Oh, you're so right. I still want to cast it though, and I'll fail to cast.
Sure. Give me 5 treasures.
Why did you have to remove my interaction, Alex?
I'm sorry.
What is
I'm
this?
sorry.
What is this blood pod? What is this meta pod? Do you have answers? Are you gonna do something about Underworld Breach? Yeah, it's cool.
This is so hard.
What do you have up there
What?
next to Dockside? What is that, Dockside, and what else?
5 treasures?
What's the card next to it, though?
Bird Spares?
Oh, Bird's Paradise. Got it.
Yeah.
He's gonna want to get rid of that Thalia.
Thalia is ruining my day. Classic.
I
Standard,
have no
standard player for every deck I play ever.
I have no interest in getting rid of Thalia. 1 sec. I just need to look at something real quick.
You think you can Adnaz on main and cast a 0-cost card otherwise? I don't think so, sir. No, Thalia's pretty sweet, dude. I do appreciate it.
I'll crack
It does a lot
5
of
treasures and play
underrated
Corvold.
work. There's a reason it's like a
I'll
format
sack
staple
this Bird's
everywhere.
Paradise. I'll draw a card.
Sure.
Is that good?
Oh, because you played Corvold. I was like, huh. Your board's like a little blurry for me, so I just need to.
Yeah, I can't see what's really
It's a
good.
little blurry for me too, but that's okay.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. I just need to look up cards when you play
Corvold
them. So
gets
just be-
+1/+1. Am I wrong?
He has a counter. Yeah.
Yep.
I can't really do anything else. Big sad. I'll pass.
Draw
I
the
can't
standard
really
card.
win through double graveyard hate, which sucks. But it's just how it is.
I'm gonna tap and cast Dark Confidant. Pass.
Woo! All right. Good by me. Untap. Upkeep.
How many cards in hand?
For myself, it's. I think I'm at 6.
2.
5.
Okay. Do you always grab 3 lands with land tax? No, not always. I know inquiring minds want to know.
And how many?
As long as you don't.
It is nice.
Well, there's like a twister in someone's hand, so I feel like it kind of makes some sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it anyways. I mean, it is nice being able to force a discard.
Yeah,
in
it's,
this
as a
particular
discard
list. I
outlet.
don't know if any other players do that.
I'll take a discard outlet.
Discard with value? Yeah, right?
I can't cast
yeah.
Thunder.
Right.
I didn't even hit a land drop, so.
Right, but like it eventually one day.
Yeah, but it gets so much less valuable, like, once everybody has full boards.
True. Fair.
All right, I'll put a plains,
Okay.
and I will go to play a Corvold Crypt. I'll
Pull
pay
those
one.
cards back, son.
How many?
Oh, it's okay. You can look at my hand. I'll play revealed.
Alexander
Totally okay.
Rosales
You want to see
is-
the top? You want to see these?
Oh yeah.
You want to see these? Oh yeah. And you know what's
Ros-
funny? I really don't care if people see my hand. Like this deck plays regardless. I think because of Thalia,
I'll be right back.
I kind of want to do this anyways. I'm going to go ahead and cast a grinding station. We'll do Mox, Diamonds, and then these three.
That's when you can sack an artifact to
Um,
mill 3? Is that what it is?
Correct, Amundo. So you can use it in breach loops, but there's no red here. But with that, I'll go ahead and pass.
I will.
But yes,
roll-
you sacrifice it, and then also if an artifact enters the battlefield, it gets to untap.
Gotcha.
So you can just keep doing it.
2. I take 3.
I guess it does.
Oh, Sig isn't out.
Oh, sorry.
Sig isn't
Draw
out.
a
He's not. I know he should
card.
be.
I mean, Dark Confidant's also pretty good.
One, two, three, 4. I'll play
do it.
Birthing Pod.
Oh no!
Birthing.
And you're paying 2 white for that?
Yes.
That's not good. We lose to that. Right? Do you have a forest in play?
I have a.
Oh yeah, we're
play.
dead. We're dead to that. That's not good. Alright.
I don't have a response.
Okay. Oh, now I have to do math. All right, so I can produce 1, 2, 3 mana of green under black variety.
Yeah, is that a fact? You haven't played a land yet, right? So you're going to bounce the bayou.
Yeah, I have not played a land
So,
yet. But first I'll
here's-
untap the bayou, and then I'll use the bayou, and I sacrifice Thalia, right? That's the chain. Oh no.
Yes.
Oh, no, I think you need a 3-drop and a 4-drop. So you're not quite
Yeah.
there yet.
You want to untap that business.
Yeah, you don't want to do that yet. You want to play your Timna first.
Sure.
So that
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
need a turn
So
basically.
do this. Untap this. Return. I can't make Timna. I can't do Timna. I can't do either of them. 'Cause
Tapped incorrectly. Big sad.
No. I had to tap. Oh, I guess I could have done. Yeah. Big sad. Well, good for you guys, right?
Kind of good. Kind of good. Because you have a first strike over
guess.
there. No board presence with creatures.
I guess actually the answer is sack Arbor Elf. So untap, tap, sack, pay 2 life.
Sure.
Hold up. Okay, yeah, so Birthing Pod on the stack, right? You
Yeah.
want to grab a Collector Oof? Is that what I'm seeing? So your Birthing Pod's on the stack.
Yeah, I know. That's why I haven't started searching.
Yeah, does anyone want to do anything? I mean, you guys have priority before I do.
If you kill Thalia, I can kill it.
I can't right now. I'm tapped out.
No, you're not.
And Ben?
Do you
No,
have
I
that,
can't.
that thing can't ping something? Is that not what it does?
Which
So-
one? This one? No, it's Blasting Station.
Oh,
That's the mill one.
yeah.
This is the mill one. shoot. All right. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you're getting, but I'm going to Tormod's Crypt, your graveyard, Braden.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
And we're just going to have to stop with that. You can do your thing.
Okay. We're gonna find a card. Which card are we gonna find?
Oh, yes. Ready for that time twister. Let's do it.
I don't think it's coming.
I don't think so either at this point. I mean, he's got pretty decent value with the Dark Confidant and Sig after this turn.
Is Alex not going to win right now?
I don't think so.
I don't think I can.
But he's
If
not
you
going to grab
could-
Oof either, because why would he turn off his own birthing pod? So I don't know what he's grabbing. Ramp, potentially? Bloom Tender? You make what? Nah.
Dockside?
Sure.
Oh, yeah, that's a thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
1,
5. Arcane Signet.
5, 6. I count 6. I have a treasure.
Oh, you still have a treasure? Oh, yeah, 6.
Cool. You gonna sack the treasure in response?
No.
Coward's way out, I see. Yeah, cool. I get 6 treasures.
I think I would be a coward if I'd sack my treasure. to
That's
be
fair,
honest.
I guess.
think
Yeah, brave choice. So I have 6 mana in play. Do I want to do any of these other things? Sorry, I'm seeing if I can win, actually. So I can play that, sacking that, getting a 3-drop. So I have 1. Oh, but that doesn't do anything because I got rid of the elf. Okay.
You'd have to have like actual insane gas in your hand, I think, to win here.
I mean, what's the line? What's the 3-drop? I know the 4-drop's Felidar Guardian.
If he has Felidar Guardian in hand, he could play Felidar Guardian, blink. He doesn't have enough mana, but he could play Felidar Guardian, blink the pod, play Tana, and then pod
and
the
then
Tana
get
for Kiki.
and then get Kiki Jiki. Yep. Yeah. Okay.
But
Cool.
that's pretty nuts.
With 6, yeah.
You can't quite get there.
I mean, it would be sick just to drop a Felidar and then bounce Dockside and just have mana. That's not bad. But it
Yeah,
doesn't-
you get to play Tymna and Tana, and then attack with both your creatures to draw cards. That seems pretty good.
So I do have Felidar. I'm going to... the correct play here. I can return Birthing Pod.
Do you have any mana floating? Oh, you have your guy now.
just the 2 treasures, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna bounce Dockside.
Does anyone want to kill Dockside in response? Does anyone have anything?
I have no ability.
Vendetta?
I feel like if they could have done it then,
No,
they would have killed
okay.
Thalia before, right?
Thalia's making my 1 mana over here pretty sad.
Facts.
And then I will
Water pack for
cast
1.
Tynma. And then let me look. 1 second.
So is Dockside Extortionist good? I think that's the real question. I mean, it's particularly good against
Your opponent's playing Dockside. It's more likely than you think.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh.
Should have just broke all this.
Oh, okay, I win. I cast
Oh,
Eldritch
sweet.
Evolution.
Oh yeah, that's the game.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Sacked him. Get Kiki Jiki. Make Infinite Felidar as
Yeah,
attack.
that's pretty good.
It's not bad.
All right.
That would be game.
What did Ian say? Kesley making the blood pod look good.
Yeah, that's what I'm here to do.
Damn, maybe the time twister would have been good. You missed the land.
I
you
couldn't.
said?
Well, and that was the thing. I probably shouldn't have gotten the twister because I didn't have a land in hand, so it meant I wasn't going to hit a land drop.
Well, I mean, you could have.
I
It
really
was
wish
gonna be on top of my- it was going to be on top of my deck. Is the point? So I was going to for sure miss my land drop once I cast.
Oh, with Mystical.
I wouldn't have been able to cast
Thanks for the
mystical on
follow.
any reasonable rate on any turn because of Thalia.
So on the YouTube side, Alexandro Rosales is asking Patrick. They're trying to get mono white Thalia hate bears to work. I guess anyone can answer the chat. In
Which
CEDH.
Thalia?
I think it's based on context. It's saying the 2 mana one, but it could be the 3 mana. I'd assume it's 2 mana here.
Got you, little Thalia. Got you.
Having the hate piece in the command zone is pretty powerful. It's just not like it's not a pathway to victory, you know.
Are you? You're asking if you can make. You're looking for like a quick start guide on like making little Thalia work.
Yeah, I'm
I
trying
think
to see
little
if there's
Thalia is
ways.
great.
Yeah, go for it.
I think that you'll probably want, if you can, potentially a better hate bear, and maybe even in more colors. I mean, we just got that boar, that 4CMC boar from Zendikar. That's a pretty decent stacks piece, and that puts you in Selesnya, right? So you've got creature tutors for all your hate bears, and then a variety of stacks pieces in white. Maybe I would do that guy. If I could remember the boar's name, I would say.
Linvala used to be pretty good too back when the meta was a lot more.
Linvala's decent. I kind of like the idea of having big Thalia in the command zone more, right?
Yeah,
Creatures
I like that
and
too.
non-basic lands come into play tap.
I don't think that's. I think Little Thalia is better. Like if you look at the game.
I mean, as attacks against storms, it depends on what your meta consists of.
Are we going to play one more game, or are we calling it?
What time is it? It's
We can play
9:04.
another game. I'll
We can-
switch to Zavala.
Yeah, I'll switch to Kess. We can play one more.
Yeah, I'll switch to Najila.
We're getting to 3 games. That's great. And
I think it's doable. If you want to do a little Thalia, I say go for it. I think Braden has a point there, though, that it doesn't really draw or tutor or do anything really resourceful. It's just hating on your opponents, and I think your opponents are going to single her out whenever they can to get rid of that stacks piece.
Yeah.
But it depends on your meta. Like, if everyone else is using a creature-based package, then they might not be concerned with your little Thalia.
well, I think
But
the
that's just
nice
my
thing
take.
about
I think
the nice thing about Thalia, though, right, is that it's like them actually answering isn't that good because it lives in your command zone, so it's only 2 mana. So for it to be uncastable, they have to have so many creature removal spells, which are already not something that's everywhere. And
Yeah, I agree.
and,
I just think the one problem is that like white can't really generate card advantage or tutor very well, and so any commander that does that in white is going to be like better, and Thalia doesn't solve either of those problems.
you're gonna have to spend so much effort playing subpar cards that gain value in mono white that
oddly enough, I would suggest maybe Mangara as a commander, the new Mangara that draws the 4CMC one. That wouldn't be so
I think
bad.
Crom is like legitimately one of the best commanders in the format.
something to also
And
look
it's-
at. Oh yeah, sorry.
And Mangara does. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, exactly. I think you're right. Crom is good. I think Crom is particularly good because has the partner mechanic, but the effect on Crom generally draws a lot of cards, and that's exactly what Mangara does, with the added benefit of getting draw off of attackers. And depending if you play more casually or more powered or more CDH,
Hey, Roman.
you'll likely actually get draws off the attack trigger as well. So it's not a bad choice.
Yeah, I'd say the stronger your play group is, the more that you'll get triggers from spells, and the weaker your play group is, the more likely you'll get triggers from attacks, right?
I did. Ben Wheeler just shared. If you go to his Twitter, I think it was today. It might have been yesterday because time doesn't matter anymore. A mono white Kytheon list that looked really, really, really sweet. He's like played it on like 2 different people's streams over the last weekend. And it gets to take advantage of Mox Amber and like all these other cool things. And it is a beatdown deck. It's trying to punch people in the face with in the whitest way possible. The mono whitest way possible. But it's I don't know what's on the list on the top of my head. But it is on his Twitter, so he's actually going to be on our stream next week, so we can talk about it then as well. But Ben,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah. Next week is Ben Wheeler and BDM, Brian David Marshall.
That's insane. That's awesome. Those are like two of my favorite people.
We're gonna
That's
talk a lot about food.
If you wanted to do like a beatdown strategy in mono white, I could recommend Balan stacks. So it's pretty much equipment heavy. It's a very slow game though, but you can one-shot people with that list, and it's
if you
very
like
fun doing
one-shotting
that.
people, you should play Paco. Paco's in Teamer, so you actually have like lots of good
That's
cards.
not mono. In fact, there's no white cards in the deck.
But I'm just saying, if you like
there's
beating people to
what is
death,
the-
Paco gets really big.
Yeah,
real
yeah.
Quick. And you get to play Doc Stack.
Have you seen the Disney Paco, the Coco Paco altar I have?
No, I haven't.
Let me see if I can grab it. So,
Give me a mulligan for this guy.
listener alters sent these to me, and it's all of the different partners with commanders from this commander set. And it's for Paco. It has these two, and then my personal favorite are the Braylon and Shabra, the shark rider one.
Shibra.
Can you see my screen?
However it's pronounced.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they're cool. He did like a
I'm
bunch
gonna
of
keep
Disney
this
ones. I haven't drawn yet. I should do that. Okay. Hey, Missing Triggers. Welcome. We're hanging out. This is game 3. I forced to scoop game 1. And then I won the second one. Just classic Kiki Jiki Feldar Guardian combo. Good times.
Give me a little credit on game 1. I wouldn't say you forced a scoop. I would say that my win condition was the last card in my deck, and I erred my way into a loss somehow, and then you scooped.
I mean,
I had the game 1. It's like so frustrating that I get no credit for that.
I had a game the other day where I took an extra turn at 3 life with a Mana Crypt in play, just because I was like trying to like dunk on him and show how far ahead I was and how much I had the game, and then I lost my Crypt Flip and I lost.
Yeah.
That hurt. I'm still scarred by that. Just I had it and I threw it away.
I mean, I don't really feel that bad, Ben. I killed myself on turn 5 on our first CDH game with.
I've gotten
and then you
winning
guys
streaks.
played like a 6-hour game after that, where I just hung out on chat. At least we were kind enough this time to scoop it up and get you back on the table.
True. It's fair. You're good, man.
Yeah,
All right.
I have no
Just to keep-
interest in playing CDH games I can't win. And there's this point where you're playing stacks and you're like, oh, I see. My deck has 6 removal spells.
Well, honestly, from a stream perspective, it's appreciated, right? Too, because we got to get 3 games in, and that's fun.
Yeah.
Versus me either killing myself to Mana Crypt or winning through attacking with 1/1s and 2/2s.
This deck literally has 4 removal
Talia.
spells in it, and that's it. It just depends on the tutor density to get to them. So if you turn off tutors, and I've already used up one of my removal spells, and you still have 2 stacks pieces that shut me out, I'm ready to call it there.
Right,
That's
right.
it. I have no problem with that.
I'm able to keep. I need to randomize, do the whole random thing. We are
Can I go first?
randomized play order. No, it won't let me go first again. We're gonna do it again.
Oh.
No, I said randomize
What?
again. Wait, why is that happening? That's not real. There we go. Okay.
I'm
Perfect.
getting some
Braden's
really
first,
bad-
Patrick second, I'm third, Ben's last. Ooh, and Talia
All right,
followed.
well-
Thank you so much. That's awesome. I will say I have gotten revenge on Patrick from his Tiny Bone shenanigans from the Channel Fireball Command Fest officially after 2 games.
Should I play Tiny Bones right now instead? We're talking about stacks here.
You can.
Tiny Bones. That's just nothing. I could. Damn. I mean, do you want game 3 to go really long?
No.
It's right here. I'm actually waiting on a handful of cards to come in. I actually purchased some new tech
Some
for
new
this
spice.
list. Oh, God, Tiny Bones is so good.
Who's first?
Braden's first.
I'm just mulliganing to nothing. I can't keep this 5, so I'm going to 4.
Talia, I needed my revenge. Me too. I had the jar of salt ready for this game, and it wasn't needed. Ben did murder himself, though.
No, your turn 1 was great. A collector oof against a Teshar list is usually pretty gassed, not gonna lie. That's funny. I really love my Tiny Bones list. It doesn't have very many defects, like not many stacks pieces stop it because it's running all the stacks pieces.
How hyped are you for the
doesn't even care about grades.
the new enchantment removal?
Oh, in black? I mean, to be honest, most of the enchantments you see in cEDH draw cards and or win games, right?
Sure.
Like Underworld Breach, Druid's Repository, that kind of stuff. So it is actually vital, and it's targeted, right? It's not they may sacrifice. So you are eliminating a threat. I believe it's a sorcery, though. Am I mistaken?
I don't know, but it does kill a creature as well. So it's creature or enchantment, and then you lose life equal to its CMC.
I feel like it's sorcery. I think I'm hyped for it. You know what I would really like for them to do to break the color pie? Can we print more counterspells in other colors?
No.
Because the color pie is a suggestion of
Just
what
because you
effects
hate
belong
blue and
in part of the
refuse to
color
play
pie.
it does not mean the color pie should stop working.
I've argued a few times
Sir,
that
they need to print more counters.
I've argued a few times
They
that
need to print more
that
counters in other colors.
white could get more mana leak-esque effects, so like taxing effects, and then I've also
They should get the tax counters.
saw-
Why aren't they getting the tax counters?
a really good
Because
one of like
white can answer any permanent. It doesn't need to counter spells.
So,
it has answers to every
Blue
permanent.
has
What about
such
spells?
a saturation of counter spells.
Well, it's the only color that can do it.
Use a quarter of the counter spells in Commander. I would like to see that splash over. I think enchantment removal in black is something that could have happened a long time ago, and it's nice to see now. But they've got a long way to go to start splashing other
I also-
colors.
I also really-
Rosewater's died.
I also really-
You know that it's
I also really like the
I-
idea of Chaos Warp, but target spell or target spell in the stack. So you like instead of a permanent in
I feel
play,
like
you can get it in play,
unsubstantiate for red. Yeah,
Yes.
I would love that.
right? Like that's
That kind of
something that's
chaos.
cute.
I would love
I
that.
agree that it's annoying that black and blue are the only colors that can interact with the stack in the sense that black can get through discard can get ahead of time, and blue can get stuff that's on the stack.
Yeah.
Where like red, white, and green are just like it needs to be in play. I don't want green to get a counter spell though. I
There's
don't
no other
even
way to
like.
compete.
I don't
It's-
like-
It's so messy.
I don't like that. I don't like that black can destroy enchantments. Now that kind of I don't like that at all. I mean,
Oh.
black's my favorite color, and I don't think that it should be allowed to.
I think the reason I like it is that right now 3 colors can answer artifacts, right? But one of them is worse at it, and now 3 colors can answer enchantments, and one of them is worse at it. And it makes it so that they don't have to put powerful
What
discard
colors
in.
can handle enchantments? It's black, blue. It's black, blue, green, white now, right?
No, only green, white, and black.
And blue.
No, white and blue. It can bounce them, but,
It's
but
blue.
blue can bounce
Blue
artifacts
bounce.
as well.
I mean,
Blue's
blue can
reaction,
bounce
blue's interaction
enchantments.
with
That is a
artifacts and
form of
enchantments is the
removal,
same,
but-
right? Like blue's interaction with both hasn't changed, but before artifacts could be answered by green, white, and then red at a better rate, but only enchantments. And now enchantments follow the same way. I said enchantments too many times in that
Red's got-
sentence, but I'm backing that up.
Red has all the answers for
Artifact
artifacts, right?
artifact and creatures with power and toughness that can hit, right? Like low power and toughness are the 2 answers it can do.
So the color pie should exist to allow for effects to splash between any given color, and we've seen
I
it
don't
before.
agree.
Like black's had
I don't
counters,
agree.
green's had counters, white's had counters. Whether they're viable counters,
That's
though,
usually
is
like I don't know. If you listen to Mark Rosewater talk, like most of the time he's like, "Hey, all these examples you keep bringing up of like cards that are outside the color pie are specifically examples we don't want to repeat, or from planar chaos where."
Yeah.
Is that-
I'm not arguing that all color like I think the color pie is important to have structure, right? Like I think one of Magic's strengths that there is structure, and honestly, like the argument for Commander versus like multiplayer Highlander is the fact that there's more color pie restrictions. But I do agree that I think it's good that black has discard, and I wouldn't mind seeing white getting mana tithe effects or red getting like shenanigans on the stack effects that like interact as counter spells but aren't really. Like if
Well,
they
yeah,
got like
but-
polymorph for a
So,
sorcery.
how do you guys feel about black's utility being discard, but it almost entirely being sorcery speed?
Well, I think
that's
fine. I think one of the reasons they gave
think
black
that's
the
fair, or do
enchantment
you think
murder is because they realized that black having powerful discard is less fun than it answering things in play.
Okay.
Like that.
Can I start?
Yeah. Sorry, you were. Yeah, we're
You can
waiting
go.
on you.
I'm gonna play this Badlands into a Skirk Prospector into a Lotus Petal, and I'll pass.
Mana Tithe is hype. I love Mana Tithe. Mana Tithe is one of the most fun cards to successfully cast, I think, ever printed.
Yeah, and there should be more of them.
I don't
There
agree.
should be more.
Don't agree.
There's not.
I think it's
That's fine. I think white deserves tax counters. I think other colors deserve counterspells. Your go.
No. I think
What? Ben, it's your... Oh, is it my turn? Cool. Sorry, I'm not used to the turn order yet. What am I doing? I'm going to play this fetch land. And pass. It's now Ben's turn. Oh, I draw a card for my turn. That's, like, important, right? In Magic?
I've been told.
You might want to do that.
I've heard tale that drawing cards is good. CEDH Masters, can you corroborate that fact?
Unclear.
Great. Okay.
All right, my turn.
I just traveled up this mountain. There was a Sherpa. I'm like in way too many coats just to find this one question out, and I got an unclear. Ben, it's your turn. You can go.
Yep. I'm gonna play this blue delta. I'm gonna crack it. It's gonna go into here. I'm gonna get a blue-green. Untapped. It's gonna be the gorgeous, beautiful forest, tropical island forest thing. Tropical island. That's what I'm looking for. And I'm gonna cast a. I think actually I know what I'm gonna do. Let me just look at that nice proxy trop. Not quite big enough to fit inside the sleeve. Oh, looks real pretty. All right.
I have a good card design question I have for Braden, but I need Ben to finish. I know Patrick's on board, so.
I'm gonna cast Utopia Sprawl.
Oh, wow.
On Tropical Island, and then I'm going to exile this Veil of Summer to cast a Chromox.
Dang.
And I will, with 4 cards in hand, pass.
All right.
4 cards. Yeah, sure.
Braden, 4 mana, 2 white, 2 colorless, flash enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, exile target permanent spell on the stack.
What's the
4 mana?
What's
If
the
this
mana cost?
4, 2 white, 2 colorless. If this is destroyed, that player gets to put it in play for free. So like instant speed O-ring for permanent spells on the stack.
Specifically.
Permanent, yeah. So
spells?
not instants and sorceries, because there's no way to word that correctly.
I think that's probably a blue-white card,
Okay.
not a white card. I would like if you look at Spell Queller, I think it's similar to Spell Queller.
Would you think it? Yeah, I mean it's very comparable to Spellcaller. So okay, so it'd have to be blue-white for you. I think you could put that. I think as a creature you need blue. Yes.
So
basically.
I was really fortunate. When I was in school, I went to this school called Rochester Institute of Technology, and they have a game design degree that's really well known. A lot of really smart people go there, and I was not a smart people, but I went there for a couple of years, and there was a guy there. His name's Chris. I forget his last name, but he taught a class that he worked with Mark Rosewater. That was basically a design your own magic product class. And I had a whole bunch of friends who were seniors, and they helped me sneak into the class, and I got approval from the professor. And so I took a semester-long class where we designed dual decks. And I learned a lot about Magic from that.
Cool.
A lot. It was fascinating. But that's why I have a few really passionate opinions about Magic design.
Well, I think so. My thought, and this is talking because we weirdly have a lot of friends that work at Wizards now. I've lost co-hosts to it, and kind of their thought is obviously the color pie is really important, but also, for instance, it's really important to also explore what's possible and is there ways it could be better, right? Because it's not like the color pie hasn't changed, like the green over the last 5 years, but even just what red has, right? Red's way better now and more fun because it's got an advantage to card advantage in cool ways and looting, and so it's always good to explore if there's a reason to change things. And I think that I trust people at Wizards on black getting enchantment removal. Also, I think removal being blended into other colors is not nearly as problematic as card advantage going on Hyperloop with green recently. But
yeah. Is this a dark ritual?
It's a Praetor's Grasp.
Ooh.
It's going to target Kessler.
A Praetor's Grasp targeting me.
Yeah.
So how do I want to deal with that?
Yeah, so I agree. I think most of the stuff, I think they've been really great about white lately.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to text you a picture of my hand. Sorry.
Yes, I mean,
Yeah, it's hard to contribute, but let's finish this Praetor's Grasp because that's like an involved.
I'm just gonna message you on Discord. Is that fine? And then you can exile that card face down if it's not in your hand.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh wait, you just
All right.
you don't get to see my hand. You just get to find out it's not in my hand.
Yes.
Cool. All right. So yeah.
I don't know if I'm taking that, but is that in your hand?
Discord. So many chatting things. No, it is not in my hand.
I think I will take that.
Okay.
So this card is going to be, this card right here is just going to be my Praetor's Grasp token. And then I'm done. I'll pass. Actually, I'll go to combat. I'll attack you for 1.
Me?
Yeah.
Just because I'm designing cool white cards over here? Yeah, sure, it's fine. I take one. I'm gonna fetch while I'm doing this, but I'll pretend I'm fetching when it's relevant, but just to save everyone's time.
See, yeah, I just think for example, like there's ways to give white things that are fair and like make sense in white in the same way that like impulse draw or red making treasures and stuff makes sense.
Yeah, which I think they're already in many ways doing that. Oh, I can't get that spell.
Yeah.
White card advantage. You're talking about white card advantage right now?
No, I mean yes, but indirectly. Like I've really that new 4-drop that's in Commander Legends. I think that card's insane. I love that card.
Are you talking about the one that grabs lands?
Yeah, and makes dudes. I think that card's insane. I don't think it's a CEDH card, but I think that card's actually legitimately busted.
Well, I think they're starting also with looking at what is stuff that white has done historically that was powerful. Like they're basically land tax is now more of the color pie, right? It can
exactly.
And like finding planes that's cool. And then cantripping or hate cards. Like Magar is a good example, right? Like hate cards that previously would cost the mana, your opponent's mana, can now cost them card draw to yourself.
Yeah.
That sentence worked, right? Yeah, we got there. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
It'd be nice to get more of that. I mean, I think the whole taxing aspect is more of a white thing. It would be nice to see spells.
I don't think that they
draw from.
I don't think that is like.
I do.
To be honest, I don't think that's very fun. Like, I mean, like when I say fun, I mean like capital F fun. Like,
I don't believe that they haven't. I believe thoroughly that they have tried it. I think they've like put it into standard sets. I think Mana Tithe is like in standard sets regularly, and then it always proves to be too powerful.
Is that a dockside?
No, it was meant to be the land that's underneath it, and then we're good.
Did you remove the card from your deck that I
no.
asked you
Oh
to?
shit. No, sorry. I can swear on this podcast. That doesn't matter. We're not the podcast. This is the stream. After hours. I have now removed the card you got.
Sweet. Cool. Yeah, I think everything's moving in a good direction. I just personally like. I think white they are doing a great job on. I don't think white should get counter spells, but I think all the stuff they're doing.
I don't think white is where it needs to be.
White's issue is weird, right? Because like white was bad in standard for this last year, and whenever white's bad in standard is when people start really paying attention to how bad it is also in EDH. But literally 2 years ago, white was the most powerful card for like 3 years straight. In non-commander formats. Yeah. Commander, it's the one place that it has issues, and I think Wizards has stated a year ago, and you're already seeing that happen, that we understand that white has problems within that format, and we are looking for cool ways to expand upon white in the color pie or print cards that benefit white in multiplayer with 40 life that we haven't won.
Because this is touted as the year of Commander, yet I'm not seeing the changes implemented here.
Well, but they didn't
discuss how.
They didn't announce that until end of last year, and it takes them 2 years for product. It takes them 16 months at the earliest.
I would assume they would make that announcement if such was the case, right? So this is, in fact, the year of Commander. So I expect.
I mean, you are seeing those things, right? Like you literally saw Mangara. You saw.
Not in white. I'm not seeing the changes in white that need to happen.
Well, but like in the last year, they've gotten a ton of. Planes card draw action. They got Mangara, which draws cards, right? Which is like. Didn't exist before.
Guys, what's going on with the turn here? Is it Alex's turn, or we pass?
No,
it's Alex's
Oh, it's my turn. Did Patrick go? Sorry. Yeah. Okay, I fetched. I got a Badlands. What is the not elf in play?
Skirk Prospector?
What's
Are you talking about me?
no, Patrick? What, you have 2 permanents in play. What's the not elf?
That's Zavala.
Zavala. Okay.
Ignore it.
I draw for the turn because I need to be good at that, and then I will play this Underground Sea. I'll play Talisman of Creativity. Does that resolve?
Yeah.
Cool. I play Mystic Remora.
Oh, all
Sure.
the cards.
Big sad.
Cool. And then I will pass. Ben, don't feel sad that I've played that card. You know how many Mystic Remoras you've played? You've played like 7 games of cEDH in your life, and every single one, other than today, you've had a Mystic
You're gonna
Remora in
play
play.
your, play your Najula now, anyways,
I
right?
mean, like, I'm hoping to
Should be
play
fine.
more right now, actually, if things go my way.
Mm.
So what's in play here? So what do we have? We've got. Let's start with you. Wait, who do I want to start with? All right, so
Z-Monty said White has... Oh, Ben, you go. Sorry, I don't want to talk over your turn.
Glory. So Alex, I've seen Mystic Remora, and you've got 3 lands.
I have 2 lands and a Talisman of Creativity. The blue-red Talisman. I lost the one.
Oh,
Okay, and what's that? You've got a Skirk Prospector, and what else?
2 duels.
Okay, and then Praetor's Graph removed what? Do you have to show?
Nope.
Got it.
No, it's face
They got
down.
this crossbow.
Exile.
That's what they got.
Ben, what color did you name with Utopia Sprawl?
You don't name a. Oh, you do choose a color.
You do, yeah.
Blue. I'll name blue.
He didn't
Oh,
name.
And then, and Patrick, you've got an elf and an ancient tomb, a forest, and what else?
Silvala.
Zavala.
What is still? Let me read it.
Does a
Don't worry
lot.
about it.
Don't worry
It
about
doesn't.
it.
The hand I have isn't going to do much, but she can tap for mana equivalent to the highest power among creatures I control for 1
How many
grade.
cards in your starting hand?
And then, whenever a creature enters the battlefield, its controller may draw a card. So, if you play a creature with 3 power,
Can
then
you just tell me how
you'll
to
draw
spell
a
it so I can look it up real fast? S-I.
S-E-L. S-E-L-V-A-L-A. It should also be the top right. Or,
Oh, there it is.
name.
I'm sorry, my fault. Okay, Heart of the Wild's great. So 3 mana and a creature's
Side Norna, I think you have, because I definitely have seen a Doctor Strange Leovold altar in my life.
Got it. Okay. So currently it can tap to get you 1 right now, right? Or
Yeah.
2?
Yeah, no, 2. I mean, net 1. Yes, net 1.
Okay.
But then it makes a lot more.
And draws cards.
You can remove it if you want, and I will recast it, but I don't think it's the problem right now.
Fair point. This is turn 2 right now.
Yep.
All right. So I'm gonna say what?
Nothing. I just said you had a lot of mana.
I'm gonna demonic tutor.
Sure.
GT.
Kess?
Yes.
This is where he gets Thassa's Oracle, Lotus Petal.
Do you pay for the
Demonic
Mystic Remora, Ben?
No.
Cool.
I think that's a no. Yeah.
So the issue with white, I'm just gonna say it. So the issue with white, from being good and bad at things like other colors, is that its power suite is specifically powerful in 1v1 formats, and then it
Yes.
is bad at the multiplayer format, except maybe in the world of stacks pieces, which outside of cEDH is hated out by the what's it called rule.
It's like banned.
It's
It's basically banned.
yeah. Like it's emotionally banned, right? So it's like 2 biggest strengths, which
You're talking
are
about the social contract.
social contract.
I mean,
thank you.
yeah, so-
Yeah.
So we just got Archon of Emeria. That's the new stacks piece. We've got a lot of great stacks pieces. That's not an issue. we're still not solving the problem of draw. And Mungara at 4 is not it. When I look at a card like Rhystic Study, that reads like a white card to me. I'm taxing you for playing spells to draw cards.
Sure, but they got
in the design space. I would have been like, hey,
they got not mana
that
tithe.
could have been a white card.
What's
but
the white
not.
make
I
treasures?
think, to be honest, though, they don't want to print another copy of Rhystic Study.
No, hell no. No, why would they? What's funny, though, it wasn't a staple years ago. In Commander now, yeah, everyone wants Rhystic Study. Everyone wants Mystic Remora. A card advantage is a real quality card in Commander. But it's the thing that it's the thing that white lacks severely.
Intentionally.
Well, I think it was intentional for 1v1, but they've realized that they need to find solutions for multiplayer that work there. And I think they're working on it, but they're working on it in a way that still feels white and also doesn't break white in half in standard, which is something they do need to worry about.
I've played white.
I think that the way they've implemented it in red has been really good, though.
But that took
of top of library.
That took 5 years, right?
Yeah.
Like it
It's
started with
chaotic,
faithless
it
looting.
cannot work.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
you're right.
I got my card, and I will pass the turn. I played a land. I've got Tropical Island with Utopia Sprawl on it open, and otherwise 4 cards in hand, and I'm done.
I'm gonna play Dockside.
No, not mana tithe. What's the enchantment that makes artifacts that I'm like blinking on? Treasures, makes treasures. Sorry, that was really unhelpful. White treasure.
Smothering Tide?
Smothering tithe.
You're talking about
I think
Smothering
Mark Rosewater said that card like bends the color pie in a negative way, right?
I like how it was implemented.
I don't think it does.
I don't think it's bad that white's getting ramp.
I
Did
think
it
like
break other formats?
no.
It's not about breaking formats. It's just about like philosophy.
Well, but they've stated that white
Well, I
getting
think that's
the
a fair way
philosophy
to
of
give
like
white ramp.
like punishing people for like they basically said if previously something would be like Thalia, right, where like you can't cast a spell for what you can only cast instant sorcery souls if you pay 1 extra mana. White now has something.
Sure. I'm just saying
you get a benefit.
I'm pretty sure I read.
Wait,
I'm
so
pretty
let me just get this straight. You're gonna make 1, 2, 3, 4
What cards can-
treasures. With
Oh. Yeah, cool.
Is this resolve? I'm passing on this.
Yeah, I'm fine. It passes.
It's not me. All right.
Did you say it's
I'm
fine
gonna
with you
sack a
rating?
treasure.
Because
Yeah. I'm gonna sack the Dockside.
Calling the weak.
No, to my Skirt Prospector.
Oh, sure. I thought you were gonna try to cast the boy here.
I'm gonna play Animated.
What is that? Oh, Animate Dead, you said?
Yeah.
He's gonna try to animate the dark side. Yeah. It's
And
like
how many am I
7.
get him?
4, so I'll go up to 7, which is enough to play Corvold. I have 1 card in hand.
Corvold or Ad Nauseam. Ad Nauseam main phase is pretty tight. I don't know if he gets away with it in
I
Jund,
can't
but
do it through the Mystic Remora, though. I'm just gonna play Corvold.
also,
I don't have.
you're just playing Corvold? I'm just playing
Yeah,
Corvold.
I mean,
He's
it's
going
all
to
like
attempt to play Corvold. I mean, he gets to draw a lot of cards if he plays Corvold, right? That's the thing. How much treasure are you going to have left over?
2?
2 treasure in Skirk Prospector alive.
Sure. Can I resolve this?
That's a good question.
I'm passing. I'm good. You're good for me.
That's priority.
Yeah, pass priority.
And this is the
Oh.
Animate Dead right now on the dockside.
I'm assuming I'm drawing.
Well, it's on
Yeah.
the stack, but
Yeah.
yeah, there's nothing else that he would.
Yeah,
Animate Dead on
but-
dockside resolves for me.
All right. Dockside trigger.
Sure.
Is that fun?
Dockside trigger?
Dockside trigger is fine. Yeah. Oh, because you're reanimating it.
7.
Sorry, I now understand.
I will cast Corvold.
I will
Okay,
respond.
Corvold on the stack. Does it? Yeah.
Well, first Patrick.
I add nothing. No free spells.
Alex,
Did you see the
I'm
free
good.
commander spell
I'm
for
good.
green?
I will attempt to mana drain.
That's
That's
fine.
not bad.
All right. Yeah, I'll pass.
That's 5 on your main phase.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Did you tutor that up? That's interesting.
What mana drain?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use the restroom very quickly. Can someone count how many cards I'm drawing for Mystic Grimoire?
Did you draw off mana drain?
I did not. Thank you. Keep counting.
So one. We'll see. I might not give you a card. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and cast Hyrix Tower Scout. We're gonna tap here and here to do that.
What is Hyrix Tower Scout?
It's 2 generic, 1 green for creature human scout. When Hyrix Tower Scout enters the battlefield, untap target creature.
So, and how big is it? What's its power toughness?
It's a 3/3. So it is technically the biggest creature.
So what, you would draw a card off Selvala and then be able to tap and then add 3 and then untap and then add 3 more?
Well, I would probably just stick with the 3 and see what I drew. Yeah. It's on the stack. Hyrix Tower Scout's on the stack.
Yep, yeah. Nothing in... well, Alex, I guess, has to do it first.
I assume you went AFK because he had nothing, but...
Zamonti, I sacked Dockside to Scrap Prospector.
It's a goblin. Yeah. Expecting that sweet, sweet culling. Yeah, this hand is not great. Usually I want to drop, like, fat creatures, make a lot of mana, draw a lot of cards, but such is not the case.
Excuse me?
Bless you. And the real question is, how many cards does Alex have in hand? That's what I want to know. He's drawn 3 times off of that Mystic?
Twice, I think, yeah.
I think 3, because 2 from Braden and then once from you, right?
You should
With
have
the mana
more
drain?
cards in hand.
I'm back. Did I draw like 30 cards
Alex, how
from
many
the green
cards
player?
do you have in... No. The
1,
Hyrix
2,
Tower
3,
Scout's on the
4,
stack.
5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 cards in hand.
That's cool. I have a Hyrix Tower Scout on the stack.
What does that card do? I can't. It's so
I get
blurry.
to untap a creature when it ETBs.
It's a 1-drop.
It's a
And it's about to, yeah, that's fine. You do. It's a 3/3 for 3 when it enters untap. Cool.
Cool. So here's how I'm going to stack these triggers. It's going to be Hyrix Tower Scout and then Selvala. So I'm going to go ahead and draw first. Not what I needed. Trigger is going to target Selvala. We'll go ahead, tap Selvala. We'll make 3 mana. And untap her.
Or,
Okay. Let me do a little bit of mental math here. So
Any
we got,
combination of colors, right?
yes. So it's always going to be green for me, but you can technically do any combination of colors.
Gotcha.
Correct. So let me see here. This is.
I could give you I don't have anything that can give anyone anything. Yo, Bazaar Trader in Threat and Effect decks, let me tell you the truth. Obviously not in CEDH, but
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. I think I have. Let me just do the math one more time to make sure I'm not an idiot. 1, 2, 3, 6, 6. Name. Okay. We'll just go ahead and use. This is not a spin down. I wish it were. We're gonna use 1 mana here. Tap here. We're gonna make 3 mana, and then I'll go ahead and cast the Great Henge for 6 mana, reduced by 3.
Sure.
That's on the stack.
That's a pretty good mana target.
that is a
But you do get to draw a card. By the way, trigger on the stack for your Mystic.
cool.
I can read it off. It's a 7 and 2 green legendary artifact. This costs X less, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. You can tap it to add 2, gain 2 life. Life gain's a little irrelevant. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, you get a +1/+1 counter, and you get to draw a card.
I mean, I'm tapped out, so I guess it goes to Alex first.
You're good. You do you.
That's going to be my. Yeah, that's actually going to be my turn. I don't have anything of value to play right now. So I'm
Cool.
gonna pass with that.
You're not gonna just tap it to gain 2 life? One day.
I mean, I could, but
Draw for the turn. Play Mana Confluence. I'll be a little annoyed with myself.
Oh, did you want to pay the upkeep?
You gotta pay
No, I'm letting it die.
Damn, he said he has the value.
I have 9 cards in my hand.
Alex, I think my prediction is you're gonna run away with this one, man.
I'm gonna try. Did I count wrong? Am I bad at counting? Is that a thing I just did?
Yeah, the more recent Narset decks have actually been cutting Mana Drain lately. It's been a hot debate whether or not to cut Mana Drain. I think Pongo, who's the guy who runs the main list, was like thinking about it. I think he finally cut it. I don't know if the whole community has cut it yet, but there was a hot debate for a minute there.
Why? What justification? Is it just that it's? I mean, it's just.
It's a 2-mana counterspell.
That's right.
I think 1 is the sweet spot, but I mean, it's still very good if you're trying to ramp out a big spell.
You're in Nagila, so
Yeah, I guess it depends. I mean, it's like, it's weird. People usually don't handle Nagila by killing her ever. So it's like the commander tax isn't really a huge thing to like ramp for.
yeah.
I mean, Nagila would still use Peer into the Abyss and Ad Nauseam, right?
I don't think it plays PETA, but I think it does play Ad Nauseam. But it's only 3 mana, you know.
Yeah, that's really not that hard to hit.
Mana Drain
counterspell
good, though. It's hard to like.
What's that?
It's hard to cut a card that's that good.
I'm gonna demonic tutor.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah, nothing from me.
I think the issue with the cards that get printed for blue, at least in cEDH, is that they're almost immediately playable. Like the effects that blue gets, just standard, are really good in cEDH and in Commander in general.
What's
I
that?
think that's why it's so popular.
I mean, people that talk themselves into another color than blue being the best color in Magic are ludicrously out. Like like I totally understand how powerful green has gotten. It's very good, but like blue is the best and will always just be the best.
Well, but
I
some of the
agree with
issues.
you, Ben.
Some of the issue is also extrapolate the format, right? Like blue in eternal formats, blue is the best color, and it's not really a conversation.
I think black is really good. Like,
Sure, I can see that as well.
I think it's good in a supplemental way. Like all the tutors are fantastic. All the
yeah,
cards
but like
and
most
are
decks in the format are not single colored. Like if you took a list of like the metagame and you like saw how many black decks are mono black decks and how many blue decks are mono blue decks, like it's basically none of them.
No, I think mono-colored blue is not very good because it lacks a solid commander. I think Urza is fine, but that's as good as it gets, sadly. I think blue by itself is not good, but when you look at the top list, like the 4 to 5 colored list, those lists are composed of 40 to 46% blue cards, and I think that says something.
I don't know. I think black is. It's like really hard for me to say. I think black's probably better. Probably. I can't say 100% certainty, but I think black is like. Yeah, Praetor's Grasp, Yawgmoth's Will, Ad Nauseam, Peer into the Abyss, Cabal Ritual, Dark.
What's funny though, Yawgmoth's Will has kind of fallen by the wayside with Underworld Breach, because Breach is
that's
just
true.
stupid.
That's true. I think red black is definitely better than blue green. Like if you're to compare those two.
Cynic, yeah. I mean, what Kinnan? What Cynic list are
Well, I
really
just feel like
working?
if you're like looking at all the lists that are like Thrasios and
Sorry,
Timid.
I'm gonna mystical tutor. Does that resolve?
You're good.
Cool.
Did you demonic a mystical?
I demonicked and then I cast mystical.
Okay.
I
don't like this. I don't like this at all. Wait, he's playing cast, right, guys? Can we get that straight?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he just demonic for Thassa's, and he's mysticaling. I don't know what he's getting now, but it could be game ending.
If you look at like Thrasios and Timid, which I consider like a blue-green deck usually, and you look at Timid Crom, that's like a red-black deck. I think red-black is like it's probably superior.
Knew I was doing this. I like separated the card that I'm tutoring for, and then I forgot. Shuffled it back in, and now I'm just living a shuffling lifestyle.
You're good, man.
At least this isn't my main cast deck, which is triple sleeved. Oh, I grabbed Force of Will.
Grab Force of Will, so he already has it in hand. Okay.
Why right now?
Whatever.
Main phase though, right?
Yeah,
I'm
why
done.
main?
Well, because all you are tapped down and can't counter shit stuff.
Yeah, but if you're getting a Force of Will, then it doesn't matter, right? If we counter the Mystical Tutor for Force of Will, it's like the same thing.
Sure. All right, I'm done. Go ahead. Because I want to pay attention to the chat. Oh, I have to discard. Oh, I'm doing it now because I have to discard cards, and I didn't want to discard too many
Oh,
things.
that's fair.
Because now I discard Time Twister.
So Alex, you're at 7. You're saying?
I am at 7 cards in hand. Yes, I was at 8.
Okay.
I moved the discarding Time Twister.
Damn.
So
Power?
I guess he's gonna
Power
win on
9.
turn.
He probably will.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
I don't like where I am in this rotation because I feel like I'm going to eat the counters and then he's going to win. So maybe I'll just let him try.
Just don't go for it then.
Probably not. Probably not.
Well, I mean, I guess. So I have 5 mana in the mana pool currently.
Yeah.
Chainer with Stoops combo. I think red is underrated. I'll give red credit.
I think red is the best splash color in the format right now.
I think red is underrated now.
Okay.
I think
underrated.
I think red is good because Dockside Extortion is.
I don't think it's underrated at all. Like, I think everyone knows it.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, I
Guys,
think
I'm gonna use 5 and a blue, and then I'll tap this for a green.
Sure.
And I'm going to Psych Rift Overload.
This is going to go to Dockside in Kessler's hand, just so you know.
sick.
Yeah.
Didn't even think about that. Let me go find where I exiled that.
But I mean, he's not gonna-
Sorry, guys. Back up. I forgot to play this. I did this out of order because I have a different character players. I am going to play that. Just
In a
consider
second.
the 7 floating.
All right, I'm bearing with you.
Okay. All right. I don't have a
1, 2,
Dockside
3.
Distortion in hand.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 5, 6, 7. I have a blue floating. So 1 blue floating. Badlands.
Chat saying you have paid too much for it, but go for it.
No, I know. It's because I have the blue floating. So
Okay.
the blue. So I had 9 total, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 10 available total. So I'm gonna Gilded Drake, and I'm gonna trade with your commander Selvala.
Dope.
Gilded Drake first of all.
Gilded Drake is a fun.
Why are you tapping out against Kessler here?
And I can't stop him.
Okay.
So if he
Here's
wins,
what I'm
he
gonna do.
wins.
You're not even.
In response, I mean, I have priority before you, Kess. So you're casting Gilded Drake.
Yep.
Cool. It's on the stack somewhere.
Yep.
Cool. I'm gonna cast a Crop Rotation. And gain 2 life. I'll go ahead and sacrifice this forest, I guess. Do I need that forest?
You have,
You
you have a lot of green mana.
Sacrifice the forest, I think. I do and I don't. I won't after this. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to get rid of... I kind of want the Ancient Tomb, especially after the Psych Rift I know is coming. We'll sack the forest, and I'm going to Crop Rotate.
I don't know why this whole time I thought that Ancient
It's
Tomb
an
was the
additional cost.
gain 2 life land, which is not good.
No.
Yeah.
grab a homeward
The
path.
artwork is very similar, and his board is blurry for me, so that makes so much more sense for what's going on. He played it while I was in the bathroom, so I didn't see it happen. You get Homeward Path.
All right, yeah, I've got nothing else for the Gilded Drake.
Yeah, Drake comes down.
Homeward Path is also dope.
Yep, I'm going to go ahead and just turn... Well, I guess I'll put Zavala over here for you.
Yeah, and I'll put Gilded Drake right front and center here for you.
Cool. I mean, you're going to bounce it, but yeah.
This is true. And then I will use the rest of the 5. So that should have cost me blue 1, and then 5, 6, 7 to Psych Rift the board and get Gilded Drake back.
Okay, does anyone have a response to that?
I'll pass priority to you.
I've got 1 green mana floating and a Homeward Path. I'm going to go ahead and pass priority on that as well. I'm still shuffling over here, guys.
So
Yeah, I
we're
think
past Heal Savala back, right?
I mean, not yet, but
Sure. All right, you have a dockside in your hand, Kessler.
Sick. Yep, I'm good with it.
Kess, you're letting that resolve. Kess?
Yeah. All it's returning is a talisman in my hand.
It does
I mean,
nothing to him. It just sets us further behind.
Yeah, we're just gonna lose to Alex, but it was a sweet thing I wanted to do to play the Gilded Rig.
Sure.
Like, and also like I didn't have anything else to do with the Mana Crypt mana really, so.
Yeah, I guess. I think just holding up the interaction just in case like, I draw a wheel and wheel into something, you know? But it's okay. We're probably dead anyway.
I'm gonna let the green dissolve if you're passing.
Sure.
That was
am I good to
mana.
go to my turn?
Yeah, you can go.
Okay.
Could you have sacked the what's it called?
Yeah, but I lost my animate dead.
Oh. Got it.
I'll play this Elvish Mystic. And I'll play the Scarf Prospector.
Ooh, I also love Animate Dead. Animate Dead might be in my top
okay.
20 cards of all time.
Well, like Animate Dead, Reanimate, Life Death. There's so many good.
What's funny is if I used Homeward Path while you still had the Animate Dead on the stack or on your field, I think I could have got rid of the dockside, but
Why?
I'm going to regain
don't I
my
gain control
Savala because you would get control of your dockside, but I think you would still control the enchant.
Yeah. Yes, but the enchantment
I
doesn't.
don't know how that interacts with
The
words.
enchantment isn't you gain
not
control.
gonna
It's just
lose
you
the
put it.
Nothing different would have happened. It's the same stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't feel bad then. So we're cracking the homeward. I'm getting this back from you, Ben.
Okay.
See if
And
it
it's a
helps me.
3/3 Drake.
Oh yeah.
In his hand. In his hand. Thank God. Oh boy. I will go ahead and play a forest.
Is Kessler just going to win all three of these games?
Seems like it.
It
Don't-
looks like it.
Don't warn anyone
That's-
about it. We don't need to talk about it.
I'll go to at the Hyrix Tower Scout.
Cool.
It's on the stack. If nothing occurs, we're gonna do the same thing I did last time.
Yep. I don't think there was anything you did last time that was egregious.
I'm gonna respond to the untap trigger by tapping Savala to create 3 green, and then I'm gonna untap Savala.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't know. It's not a big deal.
You're talking about
Yeah,
the
I'm
fact
not
that
sure.
there was just nothing I did that was helpful.
I was thinking,
Well, I
I just realized that if he got a lab man,
Thanks
for
for
some
the
reason,
follow.
if he punted, there's a chance the Cyclonic Rift would have been relevant to just bounce the lab man in response to the cantrip, you know?
But he got the Force of Will, so the Psych Rift was useless.
Yeah. That's what I was.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cast a Mana Crypt. I mean, if we're gonna lose, might as well just lose in
Hey,
style.
losing
Cast a Mana
style.
Crypt.
Look how nice that crypt is. It's
Giant
got the original like pen symbol on there.
It doesn't.
It's a
let
pen.
me see here. We've
The
got
original
1,
Mana
2, 3,
Crypt.
4, 5,
The
6.
set symbol is the pen because it's a book promo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a real twister, Kessler?
No. None of my cards are real.
Okay.
I because none of my cards are real. None of them are real because I don't want
That's fair.
shenanigans. Be like, oh, this one doesn't have paper in it. I know it's a forest.
This is what I do. I'm a piece of trash.
That's fair. I'm
a monster.
I have very good color printers at the office that I can just take advantage of. I printed the blood pot on my
All right,
house printer, and it's
here's what I'm gonna
significantly
do.
less nice.
I'm gonna use Savala to gain 3 more mana.
I'll
Yes.
very quickly look at a deck list you post in the chat and rate it verbally.
I will too.
Yeah?
If that's okay.
No, only one
I'm
of
gonna
us
cast
can.
a
Wait, what
shared summons.
does it do? Let me read
I
it.
get to search my deck for 2 creatures of different names.
Shared summons.
Thank God this is a singleton format.
5. Yep, I'm good with it.
Okay.
Did you rate this a 5? Is that what you rated it?
Oh no, I was reading the converted mana cost and the rest of the. Like I was reading the card out loud that he's casting.
No, it's 5 CMC.
Yeah, shared
You would
shaman,
say
5
this is a
mana
5 out of 10
instant.
card?
No. Just it's 5 mana. Oh, it's in a Minotaur deck.
I'm joking. I know.
It's only a 5. Honestly, I think I could maybe say that card is a 5 out of 10. Like on the scale of Magic cards, it's like fine. It's good even.
It's probably a 4 to be. I'd probably give it a 4.
Okay.
Well, it's an instant.
In mono,
It is an instant.
in mono green there. Yeah, it's up there. So the creatures I
Like
grab.
Court of Calling, I guess. I don't know. The Court of Calling is like a 10, right? Or a 9?
You use.
I would say Quarter
you
Calling's
use all
an
of them.
8, 7. I would put it at 7.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's not seeing Jund play anymore. It's not Jund play. It's not seeing really too much play in Modern. It's really good. But we're talking all of Magic, right? Like Moxes are on this list.
Yeah, I guess I like think of like, I don't know, like
Formats are different. Like it's a 8-9 in Modern specifically, and then it drops off significantly everywhere else. And in Modern right now, it's closer to a 7 than it is a 9 because historically it was a 9, right? Maybe historically it was a 10 at one point. Just like
Okay,
it's not
I'm going to
seeing
go ahead
play
and
anymore.
cast a Quirion Ranger.
Quirion Ranger. Ooh.
It lets me untap Zavala.
I'm gonna call this a 6.
I'm gonna mental misstep that. Lose to life.
You're going to mental misstep my Quirion Ranger.
That seems like a pretty good mental misstep.
I am. I'm going to do that.
That seems like an act of desperation to me, but I will allow it.
It's not a mental misstep, it's an act of desperation.
That's what it sounds like.
I paid the 2 life. This was free.
Yeah, Fatal, I think that's a 6 or a 5.
Fatal
I think
push?
that's... No, the Fatal Gaming, the person that rate the deck.
Sorry.
All right, Kat. You get to win another game. I'm gonna give 2 fucks. Cast that, and I mean I can still do stuff on this turn, but it feels a little futile without the untap. So I will go ahead and pass.
All right. Gonna draw a card. Going to
All right, I'm ready to see it. Boss's Oracle. It's a lot of concentration.
Force of Will.
lose a
let's-
life. Thassa's Oracle. With it, the trigger on the stack. Demonic Consultation. Naming Black Lotus. And then... I guess you have to name legal cards in the Thalia, Guardian of
It doesn't
Thraben.
matter. It doesn't.
So yeah. So any responses? Did I do the win? Did I win? So I couldn't.
Ben, is this where
Ben,
is this where
Ben,
you cast
do you
your
just, like,
sudden
get me?
flailing out of nowhere?
I wish. I like on my turn. My whole play pattern from the second I played the Demonic Tutor was basically useless. I didn't really anticipate how worthless the Cycrypt was going to be, which is what I got with it. I had Mana Drain. I was going to get Derevi, and I didn't. And I misplayed, and then just
I
I
think,
spelled burn it.
Misplayed
think
it.
he-
Sorry, you guys were cheated from.
Well,
an
so if you
interesting-
hadn't a
Sorry about that.
Psych Rift,
Wait,
I had.
Dreadnought.
If you hadn't a
was
Psych
fun.
Rift, I had Red Elemental Blast as a 4th piece of
Thassa's
backup
Oracle.
on this turn.
I think that's
So like you technically took me off of Psych Rift or my ability to counter the second counter spell, as long as one of them wasn't 1 mana.
Well, it sounds like I did a good job.
Ben,
Yeah.
This is where I wish
And
other
I
colors
think-
had counters. I wish
think-
Bind in green countered triggered abilities. I really wish it did. Countering activated abilities in green is kind of dog dick.
Ben, I think if you'd gotten like a Mystic or more there,
Yeah.
off the Demonic Tutor, I think that would have really put you really far ahead. Because for every card that Alex drew, you would have drawn a card, which means that you would have never really been safe to go off. I thought I didn't remember when you played the land. I was expecting you to name Black.
Yeah.
Did you have Demonic Tutor in your starting hand?
Yep.
You could have gone Chrome Mox, Exile, Veil of Summer, Utopia Sprawl onto the land, name Black, Demonic Tutor. Next turn, play Mystic Remora, play Nagila.
I definitely think there was like I said, there was a sequencing of plays, I think, with the cards I had that were a little sloppy.
So Z-Monty, why didn't I pay for the Mystic Remora, and why did I Mystical Tutor main phase? So I didn't pay for the Mystical Remora because my original plan was the Mystical Tutor during my upkeep to get to get Force of Will, so that I had the counter backup on that turn to then win. And then I got distracted because I get distracted times and didn't do that. And so then I had 9 cards in hand and knew that they didn't have counter magic, so I could just tutor for the Force of Will still, allowing it to be on the top of my deck, so that when I drew it on my turn, I could just go off and win that turn, while also making it so I only had to discard 1 card because I wanted the other cards in my hand, just in case they did find a way to stop me. I had other good cards. So because I like tilted a little because I didn't do the thing I was supposed to, but then it ended up being the right choice. I didn't pay for the Mystic Remora because I didn't know I was going to have 1 mana untapped. Because my original game plan would have tapped me out, and I would have tried winning that turn. But because I forgot to Mystical Tutor during my upkeep when I didn't pay for the Mystic Remora, I could have paid for the Mystic Remora, but I forgot.
I think honestly, the best thing you could have done there was do what you did, except hold up the Mystical Tutor. And then if they count the Mystical Tutor, it doesn't matter.
Sure. Yeah. You're probably right. I think I didn't want to discard. I would have had to discard a removal spell, Jace, or Notion Thief, and I didn't want to discard the removal spell just in case Patrick won, because I thought that was possible.
Yeah.
Jace,
What removal spell was it?
It's Winds of Rebuke, just like a bounce spell.
You can't even cast it though, so it doesn't really matter, right?
It's an instant. I would have had 2 mana. Oh! I wouldn't have 2 mana open. You're saying that's fair.
Yeah.
I guess I would have. Yeah. So it's either one works. That's fair. Part of it was just tilting because I didn't do the game plan I wanted to do, and then.
I understand.
And then there was one other thing that I did wrong, or could have done, or did better. Oh! So I could have still just Demonic Consultation on my turn and won, but because I was so scarred from when I Demonic Consultation last time with Kess, and just like Thassa's Oracle was the top card, and I lost immediately, I didn't do that.
I think you did pretty well with that, to be honest. I thought.
Also, by keeping my mana untapped, I did have Red Elemental Blast untapped for all of Ben's turn, which I think was another part of my reasoning to keep the mana untapped, theoretically. But yes, I could have kept Mystical Remora. I also had like 9 cards, and all of them were like, I win.
I don't think you needed to keep Mystic Remora. I just think keeping up the Mystical Tutor so you could bait a counterspell or tutor up a counterspell or
Yeah. I think getting rid of the Mystic Remora wasn't a bad deal. I had the win in hand, and I even had a backup game plan of Notion Thief into counterbalance if like you guys stopped me. So I just like had anything I could ever want, so I didn't really need the draw cards.
Yeah.
So that's fair.
The hand's pretty nutty.
Yeah, it was cool.
Sweet.
This deck is weird, right?
A mess of cards off of plays there.
Yeah. Mr. Remora helped me get here. I think my opening hand was this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Was this? This was my opening hand.
I can't see.
Yeah, I think Grixis is just where it's at.
Mana Confluence, Underground Sea, Jace of Wilder of Mysteries, Talisman of Creativity, Demonic Consultation, Demonic Tutor, Mental Misstep were my opening hand.
Yeah, I think there's like a real. I think to what you're saying, Patrick. I think there's like a real argument that green is not one of the best colors in cEDH anymore.
I think that's Green becomes the best color when you remove old-timey artifact ramp, right? Because in old formats, green is bad. And in the original Magic, green was terrible. Because the thing it did best, the thing that it did that was powerful, artifacts did better, right? It played Lana War Elf and Birds of Paradise, but artifacts were playing Moxen and Black Lotus, and Black was playing Dark Ritual. so green was sitting there just being worse at what every color could do. And even if you look at like limited...
And also keep in mind that like the rate of green's power in the original set was basically the more expensive, the better it was. So like, Clawworm or like Force of Nature, was still just going to be countered by a 2-mana blue spell 100% of the time. There was no scalability to like what you were doing.
Which is why like rampant growth, right? Like green's card drawing counter magic ostensibly is putting lands into play or producing more mana than the other colors can. And when other colors like in Commander have access to every artifact ramp spell under the sun other than Moxen, green becomes less powerful. Now it's not that green isn't not powerful, it's still doing a lot of powerful things, and it's still making more mana than the artifacts can.
I think mono green is only decent in Commander because it has a few viable legendaries, but green itself, I'm lucky that the redundancies in Savala help her. Like, green has a high redundancy of draw if you have powerful creatures, and fortunately that's all Savala cares about. So it's very easy to get draws functionally in green in lieu of that, right? Because it's contingent on powerful creatures. But otherwise, like, I'm not just drawing offhandedly because someone's casting a spell. Like, you actually have to work for it and have the biggest creature. Because sometimes Savala, like, you won't have the biggest creature if someone's playing some big dumb, like a Gitrog, a Scarab God. There are going to be instances where you're not drawing a card too off of Savala's ability.
Most green decks are not Savala decks, though, right?
And I do think green has the second best tutors in the format,
like
right?
Savala, Marwyn, and
No, but like most green decks are not mono green decks. They're like Thrasios and Tymna.
I think
I mean, I'm speaking purely on the color itself. Yeah.
I think